We're back with another episode of Talk City Podcast. You got Alvin.
Got Angie. I love you, Draven. I haven't talked to him in a minute. Like 3 months.
Who are you?
He's always there, man.
Isaac. Henry.
Are you in your mic, Ike?
Yeah. Am I?
You good.
My bad.
All right.
It's high as hell, though.
What's hot?
It's high. Probably because you're trying to choke
high.
on it.
Interesting. Bad Baby
What?
What?
today. She said that any person
I
that
saw
bought her
that.
OnlyFans
said
when she
that
turned
a
8.
while ago.
Did she?
Yeah, she said that on that one interview.
Oh, she said on the podcast, I think she said it.
Okay, well, I just seen it today.
That Barstool interview.
How do you guys feel? To any person that bought her OnlyFans when she turned fresh 18, should they be looked at differently?
So no. Okay,
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So I was like,
the mic.
I mean, it was kind of. Am I fucking hearing me?
Sorry, this is my
Yeah, I
only
got you.
interruption.
So I said,
I'm
hold-
probably lying. I'm sending my girlfriend the link.
okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, my God.
So, anyways, when I first heard it, I was like, all right. I mean, it's kind of odd, but like, you know what I'm saying? She was 18 until somebody in the mention said that means most of that contact she definitely had made before she turned.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
I said, wait a second, because she did.
That's
I think she did
crazy.
upload like as soon as she turned. It was midnight.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Or something like
So
that.
I mean, she
remember.
had to have did all that beforehand.
Interesting. Oh, Draven, we are on YouTube, Draven. Real and Real Productions. We got live pods up there. Every time we do one. Thanks for the support, though. I like that, Draven. So, Henry, you saying? I see your point.
That is crazy. So she's promoting child
They
pornography.
have him on here.
I wouldn't say she's promoting
That is
child
that
pornography.
literally, she's posting it if she made it when she was before 17. I don't know. That's kind of tough.
But we
What's she
can't
doing?
we can't say she did
Yeah,
that.
no, you cannot
She
blame her
made it
actions
at
for just
midnight.
crazy, weird
You can
niggas.
say
No,
that
you
she
can't.
did.
All I'm saying is, bro,
You can say that she did it because she did do it.
she got a
was
bag,
it at
though.
midnight.
No, I don't know.
I don't know that. That's what they said. Is as soon as she turned, she did. So I'm
Hey,
assuming
can you send
midnight.
me the- Actually, no, I got it.
I got you.
No, I think I got it.
You know, but one thing I should
jail
say
for
about that
something.
stuff, from people I do know that has OnlyFans, they should definitely have. It's obviously won't be called HIPAA, but something similar to that, because they be telling everybody business.
Who do?
I feel like the people that joined that day and that whole year should be on a registered sex offenders list.
The first year.
First year.
First year.
What if there was like
Why do you
18
feel-
Maybe not first year. Maybe like first 6 months.
Why do you feel like that? Ike?
over?
No, because like, especially the
Not
people-
everybody, because obviously some people are the same age.
Yeah, okay, I give you that. Not knowing the same age, but I feel like if you're over like 30 and you join within the first month, just like waiting for her to do that stuff, yeah, you're out. of here,
Crazy.
bro.
You know, she took advantage of what she knew. Like she knew that weird niggas were gonna be there, so she took advantage of it and got her bread. I mean,
Made $1 million.
yeah, made $1 million first day or something like
Revenue.
that. Like
Revenue.
crazy,
$1 million revenue first day. That's insane.
yeah, crazy. Can buy literally a house. It's this. Like,
Okay, but look, the doorknob looked like that, so it looked like someone was opening it.
did you get
And I was
scared?
shook.
What?
Oh, it's just like that. Look, the doorknob looked like it was slanted. So
So you're nuts. Okay, gotcha.
it is. I mean, it is slanted. It didn't look like it is.
You said she made over $50 million so far with OnlyFans. $52 million
That's crazy.
as of 4/25/22, so probably more than that.
How
right
old
now.
is she now?
She
How
made
old?
some-
Bro,
She
like,
is 19.
she's my age.
So
Yeah,
wait, time out. She made $1 million a week.
she made $1 million first day.
She made a meal first.
First day she posted that bitch, she made $1 million.
No, you don't
Because
make.
people
you-
were
you-
waiting because she said she
you
was
don't
gonna make
get. You don't
it, I
get
think.
checks daily. You get it monthly on OnlyFans.
Bro, she.
So,
but
that's
no,
like
but
$1
you
a
can.
week.
Ike,
Unless
you
you have the
Ike,
Earned app sponsored
She
by Earned.
earned-
Ike,
Plan.
you can see how
Draven
much
said-
you make a day.
Pornhub is 18 plus, so you should be in jail watching some shit.
Yeah, but nobody. I'm not clicking freaking 18-year-old. What's it called? Fresh, whatever. Nigga, I'm not clicking that. shit.
Fresh.
Like, bro, whatever.
got those?
Fuck, I'm not clicking that.
I'm clicking BBW. I'm not lying. That's to be smacking. Bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of them do be smacking. You're not wrong.
All right, guys.
You're not wrong.
I'm dead serious.
There's a debate that the adult industry should be raised from not 18 but to 21. How you guys feel about that?
I agree.
I agree.
Adult industry should be raised from 18 to 21.
That'll make a lot.
It makes
It makes-
people more have to use their brains and not their body to be successful.
Like
Boom.
it stops like oh, I don't have to worry about this out of high
And-
school. I'm
and
just
weird,
gonna be
yeah,
so,
exactly.
like I don't know. I think
Just
I think
relying
so.
on your like sports is different if you like rely on your body for sports, but like relying on your body just to get like money.
I can't say maybe because I'm not a girl. Maybe it's different.
I mean, Draven, I think on excuse me on Pornhub they got rid of the Because you should be able to just upload anything, but now you have to be verified to upload stuff because Pornhub was in deep water because they had child porn all over the site.
Jeez.
I didn't know that.
Verify. Alvin, you verified? You verified?
I've got a couple on there.
Super verified.
She said triple verified.
If you find them, you find them.
He's like, I got 300 monthly watchers.
Man, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? But yeah,
The watchers.
Blake Griffin's lookalike strokes his meat.
that was an insane title. Well,
Playing
yeah,
Disney Springs, bringing his cock around, nigga.
that is super.
Okay, that's crazy.
Sorry.
So, is any last remarks on the Bad Baby?
No.
I think everybody, 3 months in,
Weird.
Put them on the list.
I think it's his age,
don't
bro.
say-
If you're buying an 18-year-old's OnlyFans, you're like 30 years old, even like 25,
I think
bro.
they
Like,
should
come
be
on,
doxxed,
bro.
though. 100% doxxed.
Because you can definitely find out.
Like docs, like you.
All the
Find out
information
their
should be
IP.
leaked.
well, not
all
their
this-
information, probably like their names. Like they should be like on the sex offender list. They'd be like, this person has purchased.
Not in the mic at all.
This person has purchased Bad Baby's thing the minute she turned 18. Watch out for him. That's what they should put on. that
Watch
situation.
out for this guy.
My thing is, how do them niggas know?
I think it's what-
She's probably
She probably-
talking
she
about it
dropped.
before.
Oh, she probably. I think she posted on Twitter.
She was
That's
probably talking about it before for sure.
Another thing is, since you guys are saying 30-year-old should be buying an 18-year-old's OnlyFans,
Like even 25.
how do you feel about 30-year-olds dating 18-year-old women?
I think that's weird, bro.
I feel like it's only weird because we grew up for it to be weird. But I don't know.
Yeah, in the past, it's probably like, I don't want to say it's a common thing.
It's
but
not
it's-
even in the past. It's now. This shit happens all in different parts
And
of
no,
the world.
I mean, no, because back in the day, like my great grandma got married when she was 16.
no, but to a 30-year-old, she did not.
Yeah, that's what
I know, but like younger women were like,
Like
It was more accepted.
It's just more accepted.
yeah, it was more accepted back then. Now, no, but I think in my opinion, like especially nowadays, like all this red pill shit going on. I think like it's like the norm that like
Oh, the what?
that red pill shit that was going on.
Red
If I-
pill?
Red pill.
yeah,
You ever seen The Matrix?
like
Yeah,
yeah,
no, but what's stuff?
They're called the red pill community.
it's just the same piece I'm
Matrix
plucking.
Oh.
And out, yeah.
It's the,
Yeah, no, it's like just like this you're masculine, you know.
the hyper masculine,
Yeah.
traditional conservative people. the
So
red
so
pill.
I think like a lot of them are like trying to like date way younger women, and it's like, bro, like stop it. They're trying to like, it's called lover boy. They try and like damn near breed younger girls and like make them fall in love with them. It's so weird, really weird. It's actually like illegal.
Okay, now we're gonna go to that. It's not illegal, but
Yeah, it is. It's
Well,
illegal.
it's willful.
It's a form of sex trafficking. It is
what, to date an 18-year-old?
called lover boy. If you like,
Oh, I don't know what that is.
if like you really like, if your intentions were to get them like under your wing and like try and use them, it's sex
Are you saying
trafficking.
like grooming?
It's called it's called lover boy. That's what they call it. That's what
Who
Tate
is
is
they?
in for.
No, he's in for trafficking. I don't
No,
think
but
Loverboy's a what's
it's
it called?
lover. No, if you look it up, lover boy.
Look it up,
It say it's lover boy a type of sex trafficking. It is. It's illegal. You can't do it.
I have no idea what that is.
So move to Henry. How do you feel about 30-year-olds dating 18-year-old women, or vice versa, 30-year-old women dating 18-year-old men?
I feel like it's just I don't know. It's odd because like how did you guys even begin to interact?
Facts. Was it a
But
high school game?
That's crazy.
Nuts.
But also
Oh, I
because
see what you're
you
saying.
guys a lot of 18-year-olds.
Oh,
I was 18 when I graduated high school. I was
bad.
18 years when I graduated high school. So, what is that legal?
Yeah. If you're 18 and you graduate high school, yep, that is.
Legal as hell.
Crazy.
Lover boy. Lover boys are Romeo pimps.
Yeah, I said
Human
that.
traffickers who you sent it.
No, I saw it. I just
Oh.
read a little article.
They usually operate by trying to make young girls or boys fall in love with them. Sometimes they manipulate young people in other ways. Once they have victims under their influence, they exploit them, for instance, in the sex industry.
Yep.
Sounds like grooming. Sounds like
Yeah.
cheating.
Basically.
Ike,
Yeah. What was it?
I'm big
30, 18.
The thing I say is, I think it's weird now, but I can't. I don't know how to explain it. I think it's not. It's kind of crazy to say it's weird now when it's only been weird in like the last 50 years when it's been going on since the dawn of humanity. I feel like it's not like fair to say it's weird now, but I can understand why people say it's weird. But I feel like it's only weird in westernized countries like America and like Europe, Western Europe, but in like places like multiple Muslim countries, it's just normalized. In Mongolia, it's normalized. African countries, it's very normalized. Even like I don't know. I feel like it just depends where you grow up, where you think it's weird. Go ahead though.
No,
Anyway.
it's after what you say this. Go ahead, finish.
I'm done. Yeah.
No, I have like a whole new different thing to say. So
I have to question. So, would you let your daughter date a third, or would you be like a little like what's going on? If for 30, you'd have your.
I'll be a
guard up?
little creeped out,
Yeah.
and it'll definitely take. I don't know. It just depends on. I don't know how to explain it. My
If it's a 30-year-old man.
my daughter's maturity level, the person's intentions. I don't know how to explain it. It just depends. Because I even have aunts and uncles where the age difference is like 12 years, and then our family that are just like same thing where they're 30 and someone's like 19 or 18, and they grow up having a great family, a great relationship. So it's hard to say. Like I don't judge that relationship because you never know how somebody's ready to get married. You know what I mean? It just depends. That's why I can't say it's weird. I feel like it's weird to me now seeing that. Like if I'm an 18-year-old now, like because I'm young now. I feel like my perspective has changed because if I was 18 and I seen my friend that's dating a 30-year-old, I'd be like, well, what are you doing? You don't think he can get girls his own age type of stuff, you know what I mean? But a lot of people don't, a lot of like, young, successful guys don't want girls their own age.
Yeah.
Draven said, I feel like if you're older than 22, you shouldn't be dating an 18-year-old.
Older than 22?
Yeah,
let's do
4-year difference.
Let's do the math. Because you got to cut your age in half and then add 7. That's 18, yeah. I think that's the
So 4-year difference is too much, you're saying?
I have a question. So, like, no, I'm not even a question. I have to say something. I feel like back in the day, it was more accepted. Because, like, now we know more. Yeah, huh?
In the mic.
I am in the mic. Because I feel like now more we have, like, a more broader understanding of, like, how men and women think. If you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
I feel like back in the day, it was just, like, it's hard to explain. Like, back in the day, it was just, like, the same thing, if you know what I mean. Like, get married, have kids, that's it. Nowadays, there's so much more stuff to do. And now, like, a lot, we figure out these guys are weird, man. So, like now, like, back in the day, they didn't know. Like, they knew, but it wasn't, like, now it's, like, all we see is weird niggas everywhere. You know what I mean?
I don't think you understand. Like, back in the day, people were dying young quick. People died young so fast. People, like, men were sent off to wars, stuff like that. So they, like, people that came back were people that had most experience. And they married, I guess. So like it's just, I don't know. I guess it's just selection. You know how old Pocahontas was when she got married? I think it's crazy.
Yeah, it's sick. Let's not do this.
It was like 14, and John Smith was 55.
Sick as hell.
It was insane. That's insane.
That's
Disney.
nuts. Henry, you got something to say?
About this?
No, you say you had something else to say with those movies.
Yeah, because Ike was talking about how like Western Europe and all that stuff. So, question. And it's a little off list.
Oh.
Is not Japan west of us?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think so. They're known as, no. They're pretty sure they're East Asia. Yeah, they're East Asia because it's not a part of a continent. So it's East Asia. Asia, the continent. It's not Western Asia. It's Eastern Asia because Japan's a part of the Asian continent. So they're not west. They're east because we're based off of like. How do I explain it? Yeah, they're east. They're east.
But it'd be quicker to go west to get
depending where you are.
I'm so confused. I don't know. I'm bad at geography.
Because like they'll say like Alaska's probably one of the western parts of the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you look across at the western part of Alaska, you will see Russia.
I think you need to know that
that
the globe that you see on the atlas is not accurate. It's not accurate at all.
I mean, but you still can see. You can literally see it with your own eyes. So.
No, I'm saying like it's not accurate. Like even in the slightest. Like it's very wrong. Like
almost every. Like,
no, I'm saying the map, the globe that you see, the atlas is so completely inaccurate. Like I think there's a website. You know that one guy on TikTok that says websites to cure boredom, part whatever.
Yeah.
I follow on TikTok. There's a website you can see what country looks like inside of like different parts of the continent. And you'd be very small how small America is in Africa.
Well, like Henry said, if
Isn't
you can
Africa
see
the
Russia
biggest
from
continent?
Alaska,
You can see, because they're so close to get. Have you seen Alaska's touching? Basically,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
it is. Yeah.
I see. Yeah, but you know how big Russia is? Russia's huge.
Huge.
It's
But
like,
that would be the most eastern and most western part. So what changes?
what is the dividing factor in?
I forgot what it's called. I don't know. Guys, next time. You're acting like I know all the answers, bro.
No, I'm just, no, that's a serious.
It's a
He was
serious-
curious,
Me and
bro.
he
Where's
had this
this-
conversation.
Where's
for a
Neil
long
deGrasse
time.
when you need him?
Yeah, true.
Man.
But I don't know.
Because that means like if you go from one part of Alaska, right, and travel west, you go to like Russia or whatever.
You're saying,
And not only are you going back a day,
you're saying where does west and east split? Where's the divide? That's what you're wondering.
but why is that west? Why is it east of us when it's west? The closest way. So even if you're in California, they'll say Japan is east of you, even though if you go you're west, it's right there.
I don't know, man. It's just left and right.
And
to
then
be
like you
honest.
listen, but you see how,
You feel me,
but
though?
listen, you see how like you're in California,
Can I
right?
some more him?
Yeah, go ahead, Chrissy. You're in California, right? It's 3
Once
hours
in a while.
early from us.
Clean that.
But if
No,
you
I'm
go
good.
to like
Facts.
Japan or a little bit in like Russia or whatever, you're literally going back a day.
Interesting.
You know what confuses
Time is
me?
just- time is just a
Time
construct,
zones,
bro.
Time zones
Time is
bother
just a
me,
construct.
man.
It's not, time's not real.
Time zones
that's
like
what I was
it's
getting
so
at. Yeah, time's
confusing
not
to
real,
me.
man.
How
I
Directions
don't
not either.
understand.
How is understand? You don't understand.
But you
where-
got to think if
Two
time's
conversations
not
right
real,
now.
Direction can't be real either.
Time is real. Time is
Time
the only,
is not real.
Time is made up by man. How is
Are
it?
y'all on crack? Time is the only thing that governs any. If without time, we have no laws of anything.
I know, but
we
man
still
made
have to
time.
create that
No, huh?
Man made
create
time.
But I'm saying yes.
to govern what we do.
No, I'm saying you guys act like time is crazy. Time happens. Like it's there. I don't
Oh,
understand.
the sun, the moon, all that stuff is like when like it rises, when it sets. All that stuff is like obviously we understand that, but time itself, like your clock, it's made up, man. It's man made. Anything man made really isn't like
You're
real.
saying-
If
You guys,
we're gonna be
you guys,
honest.
time, like saying seconds and like seconds, minutes, hours. That's not. That's
It's
not.
made
that's
up.
not time. That's like stuff to like
calculate time.
To calculate time. It's not time itself. Time is like
I know what you mean,
Like
though.
growth, evolution, things changing.
that's not what we're saying.
Time. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
we're saying
you're
time.
We're following these clocks. These clocks are
but you're
fake
saying
news.
the action of like the action
So
of
you're telling me it's not really 9:12?
no, I'm saying the action of
Exactly. It could be anything right now.
quantifying time is not real. We're just quantifying it. You know what I'm saying? We're giving
Yes.
like a purpose to it. It makes sense.
Which is fake
I can
news.
say sentences aren't real. Periods aren't real.
Fake
a
news.
sentence sentence.
I'm with you.
You can say
Yeah,
everything
same.
is fake,
Facts.
basically.
No,
But
all I'm
who
saying
Who
is
made math
yeah, fuck that nigga.
and they made
I'm
it
sorry.
right.
I don't think you understand. I pray every day. The person that made organic chemistry, I hope he's in hell. I hope and pray he's in hell.
That was crazy.
What I had to go through was
But
ridiculous.
the thing
You
is,
deserved
the
it.
thing is though, like this nigga, whoever made math and stuff like that, they were right.
I was so
Like,
good
they-
at math.
Were they right?
They were made it up, but their rules apply. Like they work. They're right.
After I hit 8th grade, I failed almost every math
Direction
class.
doesn't
That's insane.
apply because
I
you
wouldn't
can
say
go
that- I
west to
wouldn't say
get
that out
east.
loud.
But my engineering class, I don't know why. It was so weird. I would go to my engineering class, it would pass every math. Like, I would just ace it. Went back to my regular math classes and would just fail. I don't know
Have
why.
y'all seen Lucy?
Yes, I've seen it.
She explains it pretty well. She explains like
Like the movie.
the movie, yeah. Explains it pretty well. Or Interstellar. Watch
Is it?
Interstellar.
It's too complicated for me.
Interstellar.
How gravity and all
Which
that
is-
stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie was sad.
Black holes and stuff.
He said no.
Bro, I was thinking, bro.
You didn't
when
watch
they,
it?
when they said
Black
like
holes are scary.
I watched the breakdown of it. I don't
when they
have
said
time to
that
watch
telescope
It was-
and they were looking at a planet, we're they said that we're looking into the past because
Yeah,
it
because
takes
it's too
that
far away.
long-
It takes time to
that
travel.
long to travel there and
Yeah.
back. So we're looking to the past and then we can see the where we're
confused.
looking. I was like, damn,
Okay, so if
Don't
you
do
look-
this right now.
Okay, well, I say because I actually knew, I used to learn about this stuff all the time. Like,
It's another day.
I'm
pod.
gonna just say, can I say one more thing? I remember like last I think on TikTok, you guys know this. Star was supposed to explode, but it exploded like years ago. But it finally reached us so we could see it, and it's like on TikTok everywhere you can see a star. It's beautiful, but you can
You
see
know
a star
what's crazy?
exploding.
Superpowers?
Wait, if you think
It's
about
so
this,
cool.
if
Are
you
you
think
getting
about this,
superpowers?
wait.
Supernova.
Are you getting superpowers? Anybody get their superpowers?
Niggas didn't touch the
No,
superpowers.
touch, yeah.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
I kept him under wraps though.
People just got worse.
You got yours like extender cock.
Okay, buddy.
My fault. I
Next
apologize.
topic.
Extended warranty on it.
I like
You
that.
know what I'm saying? If it
All right.
breaks down, I can get it back up.
Yo, that shit's fire.
That's kind of hard. I just came up with that.
Dana White.
No, wait. I had something. No, because you know what's crazy? Because he said, I'm sorry, just the last thing.
Go ahead.
How Angelo was like, it already exploded. So if you watched it on a telescope, right, and it explodes, that means you can get another telescope the next year that's a little bit weaker and watch it again.
No, you can't.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it
No,
works.
it's not.
Because it already reached us. The telescope isn't looking through
it's not
time.
looking through time.
It's looking at what you,
it can see.
what it can see.
Like it
So you
just
would see
really
nothing,
can't.
Henry.
Facts.
You would see
facts. You know,
nothing.
you guys are right.
Yeah, that was. I see what you're going.
You see
though.
those
I
over
see
there?
it, though.
Those-
You watch it again. They had real life replay.
That would have been hard, though. That would have been hard.
And that's like saying, you know what?
Go ahead,
That was a
Al.
nice shot. Let me get
That's
an
like-
older
that's
TV.
like
Like what? Let me get this box TV and let me watch,
Watch
it
it again.
and watch the 1980s finals again. Like, bro, what?
Go ahead, Al. Dana White.
Dana White. He was in the club. Him and his wife was putting hands on each other.
Why is Dana White in the club?
They was in there together. It was like New Year's, wasn't it?
Why is that funny?
They was in there together, wasn't they?
Yeah,
For New Year's or something like that.
you got a boogie coming out, man. What's going on with you, dude?
No, I don't. That nigga definitely didn't mink her shit though. I was surprised he did it, bro.
He didn't or did?
He did. Like I was surprised he
He
did
was
it. Actually,
in public,
pissed. Yeah,
going crazy.
it's his fault too.
I didn't see the video. I seen like them in the club, but I never watched.
She
the
is
video.
strong as shit though. I'll give her her props.
Why'd she look surprised when she got smacked back, bro?
Probably 'cause she's like, you're not gonna do this in public.
Facts,
I'm
he
gonna
did.
get one off in public. He ain't gonna get me back. And then
It's definitely his
Did it
fault
turn
though.
into a rumble?
Oh, yes, it did. They were throwing shots because
at that point it was a one person fight
Yeah.
and she was losing. It's not funny.
It's just
They
crazy.
shouldn't put their hands on each other. Neither of them.
Hold on, bro. No, it's. I'm not trying to be that guy. Like, oh, you should hit women. She did smack him hard,
She did smack him. She put some
really
force
hard.
in
But
there.
it was.
But it's
She
Dana
literally
White.
did. She literally did. I watched the whole thing like 10 times. She did this man, and then she turns around to leave. Man grabs her. I don't know. You could tell she's pissed. Why would you grab her? Then it was hell from there. He should not have grabbed her. Grabbed her. She hit him so hard. And then Dana White, you know, he did. Man, he definitely watches MMA. That's all I gotta say.
Well,
That nigga-
what's your question, Al?
He just did a press conference I seen.
A press conference. This is official. Oh boy, I can start to feel
I don't
this
know
thing.
how I just missed this. I thought I saved it. I didn't save it. I should have had this ready. My fault. One second.
Yeah, man. That was crazy.
What was crazy?
I didn't know they was actually brawling. I thought, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you watching it now?
I never seen it. I thought like
He hacked
yeah,
someone
man,
was
PJs.
recording.
they said hit her. I thought he just, you know what I'm saying?
You're Dana White in public. You have to know someone's watching, bro. I'm recording.
I mean, anything. If you're going all out, it's back and forth.
You're saying like,
no matter who you are.
like, do you think that he should have hit her? Is that what you're saying?
What?
Do you feel like it was okay that he hit her? Like, well, not that okay, but do you feel like he could possibly be justified to hitting her?
Can I finish?
Yeah, 'cause it was
I found what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Press conference. He said, "What's the repercussions be
For who?
for him?" You're talking to like the UFC. What do y'all want me to do? You tell me. I'll take 30 days off. How does that hurt me?
Damn, that was the hardest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, facts.
Look,
So he has so
he
much
said
money.
30-day vacation for a company that I own.
Oh, does he own the UFC?
I'm pretty sure
He doesn't own it, but he's
He's
one
a
of like the
part
top.
owner?
Yeah, no,
probably a top owner. Yeah.
he has a lot of money.
Then he said,
That's just hard. I'm not gonna lie.
I told you guys when we were going through COVID could last 10 years. I could sit it out. What would be? It's much like COVID, actually. Me leaving hurts the company,
It does.
hurts my employees,
Does
hurts the fighter.
does.
It doesn't hurt me.
Damn.
He's in his bag.
That nigga sounded like Thanos.
He doesn't.
Bro.
I could have left in 2016. You know what I mean? I don't know. Do I need to reflect? No, I don't need to reflect.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
They saying how the next morning he woke up, saw everything was going on. Nobody's happy. Neither am I, but it happened. I have to deal with it. What is my punishment? His punishment is I have to walk around for 10, 25 years being labeled as a woman beater, basically. He's losing respect from the fighters, acquaintances, the media. How do we feel? Should there be repercussions to what he did in the club with his wife?
I mean, now you got to.
What do you mean?
Bro, he's not gonna.
I mean,
They're not gonna let him alone.
technically,
Yes.
there's supposed to be equality. He did hit her first.
All right, buddy.
He did it. Like, I'm not a person that would hit a woman, but I said you can't
Be shocked.
You can't be shocked when you put your hands on somebody else and expect nothing to happen to you. That's what I say. No, she's not classified as a man beater. He's classified as a woman beater. It's like he's just supposed to be there and take it.
She didn't win.
I actually know his punishment. You know what it should be?
I think
He should fight, right? First round, Francis Ngannou. Second round, John Jones.
That's hard.
Second round, Connor. And third round, like Kamaru Usman. And they're dogging his shit for 4 rounds straight. That would be fun to watch.
Okay, that's not
I'd
fair.
watch that.
He would actually get beat up really bad.
He would get hurt bad.
Was it fair?
I think there should
was
be,
it fair between him and her?
No, exactly. It wasn't. So put him against
I see both sides.
person
Yeah.
trained to kill.
I see where it's like he should like. I feel like I don't know. We don't know their relationship. I don't know their marriage. You're saying that he shouldn't have grabbed her. I don't know what type of relationship they have. So I would say it shouldn't. I hate that so much blame is being put on the dude when it was like a 2-person thing. It's a 2-person thing, you know, like the same situation with Quavo and Sweetie. When Sweetie grabbed his stuff and Quavo tried to get it back, and then Quavo was labeled as
Then
a
he
woman
just
beater.
pushed her.
I
Yeah,
forgot
trying
about
to
that.
put.
I didn't see any label him as a woman.
Yeah, me
beater.
either.
Are you kidding me? They were
I didn't see-
they were on his head.
I didn't see any of that.
Oh,
Me
bro,
either.
I saw the thing. They were like, "Sweetie, I didn't know you were going through so much. This, that, and other."
Probably like the weird people. Like,
Bro, I mean,
You could like when Quavo did that, it was like
forgot
it
about
happened, done.
yeah.
This is dragging.
What I don't like is how like the UFC did, like not the UFC, the ESPN didn't cover it. Because if it was a black man that hit a girl, it would have been crazy. ESPN would have covered it. CNN would have covered it.
But
everybody would have covered
CNN
it.
Then probably they cover it.
UFC is probably not like one of the most high demanding things to watch. On
Yes, it
ESPN.
is.
Yes, it is.
It's the most
UFC
watched
is-
sport.
It's one of the
But
most
dude,
watched
It's
sports.
the most
is Dana
watched
White
sport.
popping?
Yes, Dana White's
yes,
popping.
Dana White is
Dana White's
popping.
popping, little man.
Yes, Dana White is popping.
I think y'all dick sucking.
No,
I don't think
no,
Dana White
I'm
popping.
not
I don't think
dick
he
sucking at all.
I think you're underestimating,
Woman, UFC
underestimating the redneck community that sits down and drinks beer and watches UFC. That have like outside backyard
Those
cage
niggas
fights.
watch NASCAR.
No, I'm telling
Loman,
no, I'm saying.
Loman, UFC made the most money during
First off,
COVID
that's
by
my thing.
far.
First off,
Out-
who
out of
can
any-
just sit there and watch NASCAR though? That's what I'm saying.
Go
Bro,
sit-
it's-
go
bro,
sit-
I'm
park
not
on the
gonna
highway.
lie.
And watch the cars
I can get the facts, but I can get like the drag races. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the
Demolition
1v1s.
stuff and all, yeah.
Yeah, I get
1v1s.
that. However, nigga, you watching 60 cars race around a track?
I would be scared.
I said the
low
same
key.
thing about hockey, but then you went on
No,
there
hockey's
walking-
Hockey's
has-
terrible.
Yeah,
in person.
No, it's not. Hockey's
I'll
not terrible.
pass.
Hockey in nigga, didn't you go to the hockey meet with us?
Never.
Oh, it was me, OJ, Jamark. It was a couple of us.
But I'm saying I feel like it's just, I don't know. Everybody says we gotta say women want to be treated as equal. Treat them as equal. If you want to be treated as equal, whatever. If you can't be treated equal, then have special instances as well. It should be both. They both made a mistake. Say, yeah, we shouldn't have put our hands on each other. Not, I shouldn't have put a hands on a woman. That's what
I'll
I'm
say
saying.
I feel like she like
think-
I
go
watched
ahead.
a lot of interviews and people were saying like she should have never hit it. But we can always say this equality stuff, all this stuff. But when it comes down to it, as a man, you know you're way.
So you don't believe in equality?
No, hold
My
on.
bad, I'm sorry.
I believe that there's that we should be equal by law, if that makes sense, or like by like you shouldn't be crunched just because you're a woman. If you understand what I'm saying. But I feel like as a man, you know, you are physically stronger than a woman by nature. That's just a fact.
So you don't believe in true equality is what you are saying, Angelo.
Maybe, but yeah, sure.
I mean, maybe equity is a better word than equality to use
Equity,
in
yep.
this situation.
So
Because equity is like,
you can both put them to a standard where they're
where they reach the same outcome.
yeah.
Yep.
Like, yeah, she didn't put her hands on her, but you know he is stronger, so he should.
Yeah.
So you think she'd have just like
So he
bench
should've-
pressed her?
So he should have pulled about
And then-
3 punches.
They didn't punch her. So you think
He didn't punch.
I think it was like a. I
So
think
what did he do?
I think
He
he tried to
literally
do a
smacked
slap for
the
a
shit
slap.
out of
He
her.
did a slap for a
No,
slap.
he did a
No,
slap.
he was
slap.
getting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
wilding.
He smacked
Oh,
her once. That's what I'm saying. It's different, bro. First of all, her chops were big.
He's
She definitely works out, so that smack definitely hurt. But bro, you like, he literally grabbed. First of all,
It's good though, right?
I like it.
18%.
I like
And
it.
you don't even know that it's 18. It doesn't feel like it's
Yeah,
18.
it's like juice.
he initiated the contact.
Yeah, with the grab. I
With the
agree.
grab.
Yes.
She was trying to get away from him at first.
Yes,
Then he
uh-huh.
grabs her, so she smacks him.
Yes.
Then he grabs her again, smacks, turns, right hand on the pipe, smacks her again, and then it just goes. And then she throws a shoe out. It's crazy.
My question is, why'd you watch it 10 times?
Yeah, why did you watch it so much time? Were you enjoying it?
I like the UFC.
Niggas
No,
watching
it's
the
just,
instant replay.
I'm just.
You sound like the UFC.
No, I said I watched UFC, so like I know they and all that stuff. So like I was shocked that I would do something like that.
Well, I'm
It's
surprised.
insane.
I'm just surprised it wasn't getting that much coverage. Either way, people should put their hands on each other that don't want their hands on each other. All I say
that
is,
much coverage. It didn't get no coverage
Yeah,
other
so-
than on
I'm
social media.
seeing a little more coverage now than when it first, because it happened last week, I
Yeah.
believe.
it happened on New Year's. It was a New Year's party.
Yeah, it was a New Year's Eve party.
It was a New Year's party.
2 weeks ago, then almost. And I'm seeing more coverage now than I was. Maybe because after the New Year, the news is slow.
Even LeBron,
The dude-
but LeBron said at
the
press
Hamlin-
conference, like I don't know why they didn't cover Dana White slapping his whatever. They even said that, and they still didn't cover it. ESPN, bro. After all that shit that they said about even anybody like
Or Deshaun
just
Watson.
like how they did Deshaun Watson, even after he was acquitted by 2 grand juries, acquitted by 2 grand juries, and they were dragging his name through the mud still,
are.
and they still are.
They went to his. I feel sorry for him, bro.
No, I don't feel sorry for him now. Because if somebody really did that to you, why would you show up to his games? They said that all 10 of the women that
Women
that
chose
were
to his
accused showed up to his games
next
after.
game.
For what?
But
Just to
he was accused
protest,
he was
basically.
accused for sexual assault on multiple women that gave him massages or whatever. After he requested a trade from the Houston Texans, they all this allegations came out that he was sexual assaulting women. They came and gave him a massage and all this stuff. And one of the women was just like, after he sexually assaulted me, and then I came back and did his massage again. We're like, well, why did you go back if he sexually assaulted you and you didn't like it? And all this stuff. He was acquitted by 2 grand juries. 2 grand juries is insane. And then all the women that were at his grand juries that tried to testify, that tried to get this man put in jail, all said, we're going to show up to your game so you can see our faces of the victims that you sexually assaulted. Why would you go to his games?
Number 2, how he gonna see you?
Exactly.
There's so many people.
NFL
That's
stadium.
true.
Yeah, it's crazy. Especially the Brown Stadium is massive. And then, bro, the crazy thing is, every game from now that he plays, all he hears is, "We don't like it. Don't touch us." There's TikToks of it. It is crazy. The whole crowd is like, "No is no. No means no." It's like, bro,
that's kinda
my,
crazy.
it's crazy, bro. It's like, bro,
That's
you
kinda
can't get
crazy.
enough. That's what kind of
Draven said in the chat, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a F. Let a female hit me in my face. Watch. but if a female hit me,
Draven
I'm
capping,
punching
bro.
her in her.
Draven's capping, bro. Because I've
I
seen
think
Draven
I think
get
it's
hit.
also different hitting your wife in public.
Yeah.
That's
kinda
that's
crazy.
way crazier than me. Like say like a random woman came up to you,
And punch you, you're
and
giving
pinch
her a
you.
good smack.
Yeah. Okay, you would.
Me probably not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get away. If she keeps coming, I'm gonna grab her.
It's slammer, yeah.
But
What?
Angela, what?
It's funny because I did not even catch it when he said it.
Yo,
I
I
looked at him. I
got it.
said, "Wait, what?"
If someone's like constantly hitting you, you gotta put them down. Now with a punch is way more.
Put him down is crazy.
No,
I'm down to
a
see
the
it.
scenario,
a punch to- a punch can really-
The only scenario where I'm hitting, like actually trying to do some damage to a girl, is if girls are trying to jump my girlfriend.
I feel that.
That's
Yeah,
the,
same.
that's
I
when-
I feel
that's when
that,
I'm
and
putting
if they
some
are trying to
damage
kill
down.
me, then yeah.
Kill me, you could try. I'm not. It could be 5 girls with knives. I'm not shook. But I'm saying,
Nigga, you'd
but
be
if they're
shook.
jumping my girlfriend, I'm doing
I
some
feel it.
damage.
I'm with you.
I'm
I'll
doing
with
some
you for
damage.
sure.
Like I'm talking like some damage where they like can't do that again, like breaking limbs type damage, so they can't do that again. Yes, I'll do anything to protect my girl. Yeah,
Facts.
I'm doing damage.
Okay,
I
but
agree
at
for
some point
sure.
it goes above
I
protection.
know
of
it's
that
not
girl.
above protection. I need them to learn a lesson.
Yeah, facts.
It's not protection.
Pain will make you change.
It's not even a lesson. It's not even protection. It's a lesson. We're teaching. I'm teaching. It's not even abuse. It's teaching.
Teach it with these hands,
Yeah.
nigga. Get him right, Ike.
Yeah, I'm serious.
And the nigga gonna be finished and say, "I hope y'all learned y'all lesson today."
They're all sitting there.
I swear, if I see
this is a hell of a
5
clip.
girls with knives trying to kill me, I'm not shook. If I see 5 girls trying to jump my girlfriend, it's the I'm breaking fingers, arms, legs. It's not gonna happen again.
Nigga thinks he's stand up.
I'm John Wick, bro. I'm serious.
John Wick.
You know that is crazy because why, like in public, because you have like what you were saying. I mean, like with a random girl, like bro, you know no loyalty, no bond, no
Like, you
nothing.
don't know,
But
yeah.
but you have a bond with this girl. Right? You love her. You had kids with her, so it's like, bro,
Yo, kids gonna see you putting your hands on your wife. In
yeah,
public.
They have kids.
yes, they
think-
have
I
kids.
didn't know.
If it
I've never
happened
seen them
in
with kids, but I
public,
know they
you don't
have
think they
kids.
don't see that at home?
They see it at home.
I don't think they do.
They do.
Dana White's always on the road.
If
I
they
don't think they see
arguing
it
like
at
that in public, they
How
arguing
old-
like that
How old
at
are the
home.
kids?
They're probably I don't know, but Dana White's
Sorry.
like in his almost he's like in his 50s, bro. Almost in his 50s, probably in his 40s.
Well, people hide stuff from their kids all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they probably don't
If
be
they're doing
making
that
each
in
other.
public, there's no way they're not doing
No,
that.
they're
at home.
arguing, but I don't think they're throwing hands, having UFC bouts in their house. I don't think it's like that.
USC bouts.
Yes, they did.
That was pretty bad.
They, bro.
That was pretty bad.
One of the sons.
That
play
was
for,
around.
He's in college. The other one.
So he's gone. He's not even in the house, probably.
Yeah.
Partying,
I see
getting
what
bitches,
you're
everything.
saying.
Yeah.
That's a
I
boxer
mean-
and football player, and then the girl.
They're all not home.
They're all not
I mean,
home.
now, but
Yeah.
it's still growing up. Ain't nothing changed.
We don't know how.
Stuff can
that.
change.
We
You
don't
can
know.
probably get tired of You know if
People
he's
grow out of love
bro.
sometimes.
Dana White he's probably messing with other girls. Like he might be messing with other girls. Like you never know. So
How you hit this
Maybe
man with a
that's-
cheating allegation that
It's
fast?
facts, man.
No, I'm
He
just
already
saying,
said he's
no,
cheating,
he's
like,
just
it's
Make up the whole story himself.
How did Chris Paul get out of it?
Get out of
How
what?
did Chris
Oh
Paul
my
get out
God.
of
Get out of what?
having sex with one of the Kardashians,
with
right?
Kardashian Kim?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga did skate
Allegedly.
by.
Bro, it didn't last a day.
Allegedly, because he didn't address it. I like that.
Hell yeah, he didn't
He
say
did
He
not
didn't even
address
say
that.
anything
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
Ben Simmons effed up by saying false accusations and putting it on Instagram.
Fuck Ben Simmons.
Yeah. Man,
Don't get Ike started.
don't get me started. Nigga. Well, I'll start preaching. Well, go ahead. Next topic.
Preaching hate is crazy.
Preaching hate. Yeah, facts.
I turn into a hateful ass nigga. I cannot
Should
lie.
go to
but
hell for that.
Who? Ben
You.
Simmons should go to hell? 100%. 100%. I would pay popcorn. I would pay billions to watch him burn. Go ahead though.
Damn.
You be right there with him.
I have a question, Ike. If you saw
Popcorn
Ben
popping on
in
you.
person, would you keep
I
the
would
same energy?
smack. I swear to God, I would smack the shit out of Ben Simmons. I would smack him so hard.
No, you would.
Oh, bro. But I said the
He's
same
being-
thing. I said the same thing about KD, but I saw him on Manhattan Beach and he was playing baseball. I was like, okay, I'll leave him alone.
Bro,
But
you're
Ben
bro.
Simmons is a different story.
Ben Simmons is beating the dog shit. Right, he's 6'10" and massive.
I'm smacking him and running, praying he can't swim. I'm going in the ocean.
This nigga Ben Simmons runs like a 4.4.
Deion Sanders.
Ooh, I love Deion
It's kind
Sanders.
of old news, but Dr. Umar got on the Breakfast Club and said Deion Sanders deserves 50,000.
Lashes.
50,000 lashes. That's crazy. A man that's going for black equality and stuff like that,
Facts.
saying that a nigga needs lashes is
He
crazy.
went HBCU. Got Jackson State almost a perfect record.
I can't stand that. That's why I think sometimes I think Dr. Umar's a coon as well.
Okay,
He
for
is
leaving-
funny though. He's
Can
a
I,
funny nigga.
can I finish?
But I don't like a
But
nigga
he
like
did
that.
explain what it really means to be.
I did. I know. I saw it too.
He'd say it's bigger than Charlamagne said it's bigger than football and could have sparked the movement. He was saying that Dr. Umar was saying that basically the funding is bad, and with HBCUs, and he just got up and left them high and
stop
dry to go play with the white folks.
His whole team's about to be niggas. He's taking
They said
half the team
Deion
with him.
Sanders used and abused and exploited HBCU Jackson State just to be given the opportunity to show predominantly white institutions that he could coach.
Which is true.
I have a
It's
question.
exactly what he did.
He went to explain why he is so personally disappointed in Deion because he thought that Sanders decided to coach at JSU for a movement and not for the money. How do we feel?
All I'm
You
saying
know
is,
Pepper goes to
hold
JSU.
on.
Pepper goes to JSU.
I'm a Pepperfield.
I have a thing to say. How can you exploit something when it has nothing before he got there? It's impossible.
No, he's exploring the coverage. He gets coverage.
No, but how, bro? It's Deion. It's prime time, bro.
Yeah, but
the best corner
But
ever.
pretty
to live.
much and I heard somebody say what I feel like is a good point too. He used them as a stepping stone, so he does not have to be under somebody to step up. So he used them because he knew they was gonna let him.
I don't understand how you can be mad at a black.
Can you finish?
My bad.
They used them to coach as a head coach to show that he can win as a coach, and he would not have to be an assistant to anybody while going to that the powerhouse level.
All I'm saying is,
And I
like,
can't blame him.
We'll go to Ike next.
you know, I can't blame him either.
I don't understand how you. That's why I think he's a coon. I don't know how you hate a black man doing well or trying to do well or trying to be at the best position he can be in.
Especially
for himself.
for what he did, he upgraded their whole facility.
Bro,
Like
half of
I
his
don't know
shit.
how you can say as a black person, I don't owe these niggas nothing. These niggas didn't help me get where I'm at. These niggas didn't do shit for me. I don't owe you niggas nothing. I don't owe niggas nothing. Unless if you didn't help me get where I'm at, I don't owe you nothing. Why do I think I owe the whole world for just to make myself successful? Why should I hinder my potential just to bring people up that have no will to come up themselves? No, I don't owe you niggas nothing. That's why I don't understand why Dr. Umar so mad at Deion Sanders. I was like, I feel like he did a good thing. He brought Jackson State the attention
Amazing
it was. Brought the football program up,
Yeah.
passed it to somebody else. Brought the number one recruit in the country to
Yeah.
that school.
Receiver.
Yeah, number one receiver. My bad. I'm sorry.
I thought he was a corner at first.
He was both. He
Both.
played.
I know
both.
I know he's
he
both,
was
but
number
wasn't
one
he
in
a
both.
corner? Oh,
That
number
nigga was
one in
hard.
both?
He was hard. Bro.
Jeez. And no, I think that
And you can't be mad. You can't be mad at the
He
kid.
did bring him there, but he also took him with him.
He took him with him. But because he followed Deion.
yeah, I'd fight. Yeah, do you think he came because I like this college? No, he came because of Deion.
Deion will make sure he goes to the NFL. I can't blame him either. He wants to be him. He wants to be successful for himself and his family. That's fine.
He wants to see a black
I
man
was
go
like,
to the
if
league.
you want to succeed, you gotta put the work. Like you just gotta do it yourself. You gotta put the work in.
You gotta do what's best for you.
You gotta do what's best for you.
And he's
So
really
should-
doing what's best for him, and also making like, bro, who knew of Jackson State before him? Besides Ike, because Pepper went there.
No, I knew about
No,
Jackson
I
State.
mean,
I have never heard of
I
Jackson
mean, it's
State
a major HBCU.
It's a major HBCU.
Malachi's
In Florida.
brother,
in Florida.
what?
It's a major HBCU in Florida.
Mississippi?
No, it's not. It's in Florida.
Yes.
Jackson State is.
Is in Mississippi.
It's in Mississippi. It
Oh,
is.
shoot. Maybe it's not the right one.
Isn't there thinking J and M?
FAMU's in
FAMU, that's the one that Pepper goes to.
And isn't it like bro, who's ever watched
Orange?
a Jackson State game before Deion was there?
True, exactly.
outside of like the school because you know they're there for their
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna go to Auburn.
Another
No
question.
lie.
So like, bro, stop it. Like he brought so much attention to him, and now he's they act like he's leaving all those niggas there. He literally said, "I'm bringing my luggage in a Slewy." Basically said, "You niggas get out of here because I'm bringing my niggas with me."
Hey,
Literally,
to Colorado.
did you see?
The nice niggas.
500 college recruits went into the portal as like a Datry said that.
Bro,
500 of
Bro,
them.
he was kicking them
Insane.
TikTok dudes off the team too, bro.
He say, listen, some of y'all need to go ahead and enter the portal.
He said that.
That's demoralizing.
It is. That nigga's hard.
Oh, I seen
Whole
that.
team.
Bro, remember he said, "Who thinks he should leave?" Y'all see that video? And people were raising their hand. Who thinks this person should leave? He said, "Yep, they voted."
I remember,
And niggas got up and
he
walked
said,
out. Y'all didn't see that?
oh no, no,
Yo, I got
Deion
South
means business.
Park
I
too,
remember,
bro.
during the
He's like, "Man, I didn't want to do it, but that's the team. They said it."
during the
And
whole
he snapped
team
me like this, and old dude got up and walked out.
at
was
say
like, dang.
the whole team stuff. I
That's a
remember a person.
Can you ask a question?
That's a question. Should I'm gonna ask a question? I'm gonna give us. Then I'm gonna give
For the Angel.
the quote, and then I'm gonna ask, and then you can go from there. Should you have to suffer just a little bit for a little while to better the black community? He said, Dr. Umar, abolition. Dang, that was crazy. That word is insane. It wasn't just about Frederick Douglass, but if Frederick Douglass would have pulled out, he would have heard it. The Underground Railroad wasn't just about Harriet Tubman, but if she would have pulled out, it would have failed. For Sanders to pull out Jackson State the way that he did, before making sure the HBCU system survived, to me, was selfish. How do we feel?
Bro,
Could he have killed the movement by himself
I
by
don't
not?
think Umar knows exactly what he did for that. He basically went there for free.
Yeah,
They paid him
$300K,
$300,000.
and half his check was already gone.
And he spent most of that money
Yeah.
to rebuild their facilities.
Yeah, he gave half of his stuff. I think he did suffer for a little while.
100% he did suffer.
He did suffer for a little
They
while.
wanted his team to play against D1 college teams.
Yeah, and they
he
would've got
told them-
scraped.
He told them no. He said because he's like, it's not about the exposure. It's that we still have to pay for everything. We have to pay for the flights, we have to pay for the hotels. The other team's not paying nothing. And it's like, we don't have the money to cover that. He's exposing like how bad HBCUs are and how much funding they need. I feel like he did his job.
He did.
I feel like he did his job. His team was great.
Yeah.
He showed that he could coach a great HBCU team, that HBCUs can have good players.
Yeah.
They can recruit number one teams. They can recruit number one black players. They can put these PWIs in their place when it comes to recruiting. They can do this. He showed what the potential of HBCUs can do if they're willing to do the work for it. You can't expect Deion Sanders to do all the work for the HBCUs. Grow up.
He can't.
He can't do that.
And honestly, because they did one Jack because they were munching everyone, and they wanted them to play at like a D1 school or a
But
top,
you know
and
what?
you can't because they would get. He literally said they would have lost.
I'm
They would have got
gonna-
destroyed
I'm
if they
gonna say a
did.
freaking quote.
They would have gotten destroyed. People don't understand. They think because like obviously if you look at the NFL, besides the quarterbacks, every other position is black dominated basically. So look at HCU's like, bro, these niggas are good, bro. These other teams, bro, are just built different. Georgia's built different. Jackson State would have got destroyed, and that would have looked bad for HBCUs. Would have looked terrible if they went into a face Georgia or any of these teams. They would have got destroyed. Colorado would have probably munched them.
I don't even think that's the problem. The problem was he said he would have did it, but the school can't afford it. He said, "Who's paying for it?" That's literally what he said. He said, "Who's gonna pay that? I'm not paying that shit." That's literally what he said. He said, "Who's paying it?" He said, "I think he would have did it. Could have been great exposure."
Paying just to lose.
I think he's not thinking about the team. I think he's also thinking about individual students that are trying to get them in a place where they can be successful. So giving them exposure, saying, "Oh, they might have lost this, but that one corner is really good. This one quarterback's really good. That one safety is really good. This one, whatever." Give players a chance to show them on the big stage that they're really good. Second thing, I'm not surprised because that's the mentality of these niggas. Not even niggas, but just desperate niggas. They want to latch on to somebody that brings on good and stay latched on as much as they can and reap the benefits of other people's hard work. I'm not surprised.
Let's go, Henry.
I already said I went first.
Oh, you said you got to finish.
No, I said I went first.
All I have to say is, before Deion Sanders got there, these niggas didn't even have apparel to wear before the game and after the game. Yeah. They had no apparel.
No.
No apparel. Now they do.
Niggas came in pads and left in pads.
They had those fucking scrimmage uniforms on that you use in basketball.
In high school?
Yes, bro. With just a number on it.
Guys.
Man. And look at them. Their locker room was beautiful. Nice locker room. Nice everything. They didn't have that shit before it was there.
Deion said he didn't have to donate his check.
Definitely did.
Half of it. Man.
But you see how he isn't acknowledged for it.
Yeah.
Not acknowledged for it. They just expected him to do that.
Yeah.
Because he's a black man at a HBCU. Yeah. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to go to. I don't even think he had to go to JSU.
I love their flights. I watched it because he did a podcast with the Shannon Sharp, and he literally said all their flight, everything that he helped them with all that. Mm-hmm. That's why they could go to these games. I'm telling you, bro, it was bummage, sewage before he got there, and he raised it up. And you got Dr. Umar saying there's 50,000 lashes.
Where's Dr. Umar's school?
That's death.
That nigga's been building a school for 10 years.
Where's his school?
He's been asking niggas for help.
He's asking niggas to help.
You can help me. How about that? Hey,
where are my electricians and plumbers at? Nigga, why don't you go hire some? Bitch ass to go that money you got. He said he's damn man. The thing is, Dr. Umar's on camera saying black men should do this, black men should do that. And I'm not gonna lie, he's an activist. I did a couple research. He does do work, good work in the community. At all. And it does do work in the community. He does do things. All I'm saying is, stop expecting help from niggas that are struggling anyways. Stop expecting help from people that are struggling. The people that made it out of the struggle did it the hard way. Yeah. Most of them did it the hard way, and they don't want to help people that want it the easy way. Because they don't want to see their hard work go to waste on people that don't deserve it. Yeah. That's all I want. That's what I'm saying, Doctor. They don't want to see their hard work go on people that don't deserve it. People do hard work. They want to see other hard workers. They want to help hard workers. If they don't want to help hard workers, then that's that. Yeah, this nigga literally went on the Breakfast Club and was begging, "Where are our black electricians and black? We need these. We need these schools up, nigga." You think I'm not trying to be a dickhead? I love my community, but if I am a 9-to-5 worker and I got bills to pay, I'm not about to. Because that's a long project. I'm not about to take time out of my day to not get paid. Facts. Not doing it. Couldn't pay. No, you gotta hire him.
This is a long topic. I hate spending it on fucking Dr. Umar because he's just a coon to me in the first place. And he doesn't think logically. And I'm just a logical person. But yeah, that's just my opinion.
All right, let's move on. All right, Boosie and R. Kelly.
Oh my God, I'm not doing it. We gotta do a different topic.
Boosie and R. Kelly. What's going on with that?
It's gonna lead to a better topic.
Okay. I didn't see him blasting his song.
That's okay. So Boosie was listening to R. Kelly.
Oh, the new album.
It's not a new album. It's the old. It's that old record. It's the forever ago.
It was a new album that he dropped that, but it got taken down.
Oh, really? No, it was. I was listening to I Admit It.
Yeah, that's
I
the new
Admit-
one. That's the new one.
Called.
Yeah, that's the album was called.
That's
the
the new
one.
album.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That was a new album. And they took it down.
Because we heard that forever. I'm talking. We were downstairs in
That
Harry's
was a
basement. when we
single.
heard it.
That was a single.
And it was on the new album.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in his bag. That was crazy.
That was crazy. That I admit it. The song was kind of crazy though.
It was.
It went crazy.
They
Though.
were.
The melody was nice.
I'm gonna play some
Yeah,
of it.
melody. Yeah,
The
it's
melody
weird.
was nice
It's
because the message wasn't.
Yeah.
The message wasn't
It's
nice.
not copyrighted, so I can play a little bit of it.
It's not.
I
He
would
can't
listen.
copyright.
You can't
He's in
copyright.
prison.
It's a.
He don't have no legal team working for him right now.
I'll play a couple of it, like a little
Of
snippets.
the 20 minutes.
Of the 20-minute version.
Do we have to?
I don't respect these women when all I've done is represent. Take my career and turn it upside down. Cause you met, I've got some girlfriends. Hell with this record.
Ad-libs go crazy.
It ain't worth this shit for real.
Beats hard, bro.
I ain't seen my kids in years. They try and lock me up like Bill. How much can a nigga take? How much can a nigga pray? Just wanna do my music, stop stressing me.
fast
Please
forward a little
just
bit.
let me age gracefully. Had dyslexia, couldn't read all the contracts. And now the truth in this message is I'm a broke ass legend. The only reason I stay on tour is cause I gotta pay my rent. I never
To America.
This ain't no
know
song.
I
One more,
can't
then we're done.
wait.
No,
Now I admit I
you
got
never
some
said
girls
that's
that
the
love
Ethiopia.
to pull their hair. And I admit they love me to talk dirty when I pull their hair. Yeah. Some like me to spank them, and some like to get brain. And what some of these girls want is too much for the radio station. Look, I'm just
Okay.
We're
We're still listening to this record.
Well, some of these girls wants too much for the radio station.
Peeing on him. That's what he's saying.
So did he get in trouble for
Okay,
peeing
thanks,
on the
Ike.
girl or peeing on the
I don't know
underage?
why.
underage. Henry.
Underage.
No, because I'm thinking because like that's
Jerry said free R. Kelly, nigga.
Who said that?
Draven.
Oh my gosh.
because
Should-
like peeing
okay,
on a
go
girl, it should be sounds like it should be illegal in itself.
It is legal, but peeing on a girl, underage girl is a problem.
Obviously, that's
So
exposing yourself.
facts. And recording it like a dumbass.
And with the Grammy thing in the background. But go ahead.
What a dumbass.
And it's underage girl. That's the main part.
Should we be able to separate
The music from
the
the person?
art from the person and not be crucified for listening to a person after they've done very wrongful things?
You know what?
I
I'm going to
think-
say no. Yes. Hell no. If you're listening to that shit, you're terrible. Nah, bro. If you're listening to that shit, bro, you're a terrible person. That shit's wrong. To be on your feet, it's just crazy.
Man, it's crazy.
But nah, like I think that's just crazy, bro. You shouldn't be able to separate it though.
I'm not gonna say if that song's on your playlist, you might be like a little weird, but like his, his
the admitted song.
yeah, but
Oh,
like his other music, bro, like stop it, bro. Like, he was he was doing that shit. We did not know. Even like the Michael Jackson, people thought he was
Like
such a
that
little
song,
kid.
Leg Shake was. Crazy.
I'm saying,
Alleged,
bro.
it was alleged.
If you try and take one of
Man, they was
MJ's
putting it wrong
songs,
so many
bro,
times. First off, he has the best album of all
What
time.
happened?
MJ is the best artist in my opinion of all
No, best
time.
album.
I
Thriller was the
know.
best album of
Thriller
all
has
time.
been, but
I
he had a
like
couple
Off the
bangers.
Wall better than Thriller, to be honest.
think
There was a close second.
What's the one with PYT
Off the
on
Walls.
there?
Thriller.
That's Thriller.
The Thriller has no Thriller hasn't pretty anything.
Yes,
on.
it is.
Pretty sure
No,
it's
Smooth
Thriller.
Criminal. One of Smooth Criminal on there.
Thriller is a
That's too
hell of an
Same thing
album.
with them.
But Off the Wall just hits a little bit different.
I just like to hear him sing. I'm saying this to me. He's like
He's
the
a
GOAT.
great- he-
He's the
he
GOAT. I don't
literally
care
can
what
sing.
says.
In his bag.
You know why I think
niggas
Oprah
thought-
did that?
Did what?
You know what? Oprah did that little whole thing on Michael Jackson. Do you know why I think she
With her
did
and
that?
Gail.
That was Oprah?
Yeah, it was Oprah
was
and
her and
Gail.
Gail.
You know why I
Yeah.
think she did
Oh,
that?
she did R. Kelly. She did Michael Jackson too.
She's trying. She hates black men.
She's
But
weird
but
as
I
hell.
said, you know why she did that?
Bitch.
You know why she did that?
My nigga Michael Jackson.
I'm with you,
Don't
man.
put
Well,
Michael
they
Jackson like
did
that, bro.
Oprah. They did R. Kelly.
But she went to defend a white man and the Prince of England. In the
no.
Texas.
She was defending that one dude. What's his name? The rape dude. The one dude. I forgot. Epstein? Not Epstein. The
She
other
was
dude.
the other rapey dude. She was believed.
I forgot what his name was. Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein. But anyways,
Man, what's up with the Steens?
but I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
what I'm saying. Jeez.
But she was like, but
freak?
I think she was mad because that one time
And the mic.
she was supposed to get an interview from Michael Jackson. He was just singing the entire time, ignoring Oprah the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been
Just beatboxing.
I'd rather hear him sing than talk to Oprah.
as the audience. I would have loved that.
She's asking questions like, so how do you feel about this? He said, you know, how that's what Michael's doing the entire time.
He was probably
I'd
fried
have
up
been
his
pissed.
mind.
Yeah, she was probably heated.
All I'm
She's like,
saying is, bro-
I'm gonna get it back in blood for real. That's what she really
She
did.
said, "Wait till you die. I'm gonna talk to your cardiovasculist right now."
But yeah, I think you honestly to get no joking around. I think you should be able to separate it because people separate it nowadays. They separate it right now.
Yeah.
They do it right now.
Jeremy said I could believe I could fly.
No, but I'm saying like for real, they do it right now. No, nobody's judging Cardi B for saying that she drugs men. They still
Yeah,
up
facts.
listening to her music,
Crazy.
like it's
Blasting
nothing.
her shit.
Like literally, Nicki Minaj is married to a
registered sex offender.
registered sex offender, and they're still blasting her music.
I don't know why.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Chris
Yeah,
Brown.
facts.
Chris Brown dances his way into
Don't do-
people's
don't do
hearts
Chris Brown.
every
He did not.
year.
Stop it.
Don't do Chris
Stop.
Brown.
What did he do?
What?
Beat the dog shit out of Rihanna.
Don't do that. He
Don't-
apologized.
don't.
He went through years of recovery. They crucified this man for years
But
and
that,
years.
but he,
And
They,
now look at him.
they
When
stopped playing this shit
hooping
on
with
radio.
NBA players
They
and dropping
did not
bangers.
separate him for nothing.
you know what I'm saying? First of all, he was 17 back then. The only defense I'll give Chris Brown in that situation is that
She was trying
was
to munch
Rihanna
him.
was hitting him with a
heel,
heel,
which is dangerous.
Like that's insane. A heel while he was driving a Corvette on the highway. Stop it, nigga. That's their lives. Second of all, but he has multiple allegations of
Probably
Sexual
sexual
assault.
harassment.
no, not sexual
Not
assault.
sexual
Not
assault.
That's
sexual
Trey.
assault.
That's Trey Songz. That's Trey Songz.
Not sexual assault,
That's
but
Trey Songz. My fault. Trey Songz.
domestic violence. That's what it is. He has multiple
No, he
allegations of
doesn't.
domestic violence.
He
That's why we
has-
can't give him a full pass. So
He doesn't have multiple counts of domestic violence. He has a concept they were saying he was being like with Karuchi, how they feel like he was like following her, so she got a strain him. or
yeah.
whatever.
She got
It's not a domestic violence.
But I'm saying people do that people do it now.
Yeah.
Now. So I feel like you should be able to separate it. If you do
He's
it,
still a top artist in America.
who? Chris Brown.
Chris
He'll,
Brown.
he will never not be a top artist.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. They separate.
He's the closest thing to Chris Brown. I've said it. He's the closest
He
thing to
is
Chris
Chris
Brown.
Brown.
No, he's the closest thing to Chris
He is Chris Brown.
They got different. I think I talk about Michael Jackson.
No, I'm talking about.
How could
no,
Michael
I mean, my
Jackson-
bad. Thank you. He's
Yeah,
the
see?
closest thing to Michael Jackson. Thank you,
Nigga, no,
Henry.
he's not.
Yeah, he is the
Who's
closest
closer?
thing to
Chris Brown's
Michael
closer than
Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
He does
Kinda
literally
dancing and
everything
shit.
Michael Jackson
and
and
Don't
hoop.
scream. Don't scream.
He does
Then-
everything Michael Jackson does and hoop.
With the back,
No. He
man,
doesn't
and
do
with the
everything.
back flip on
Michael
March
Jackson-
Madness went crazy.
Yeah, on time.
That's what I'm saying, man.
On
Come on
beat
now.
is
Y'all don't
crazy.
think Michael could hoop?
No.
I'll give Mike buckets.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, Mike can't hoop. His dad wouldn't let him do anything as a child.
You got me there. You got me there.
all I'm saying is, bro, I hate when niggas be like, if you can do anything with hard work. Some niggas just got a gift, bro. And we gotta realize
Let me
that.
say, Tristan said this, and she should be typing in chat if she has this. She said, you should be able to separate because you're listening to the artist and music gives them a platform to continue doing bad things. Dummy. I think she's talking to me.
Wait, what?
She saw Jude on me.
Yeah, she said you shouldn't be able to separate it because you shouldn't be able to separate it because you're listening to the artist. The music gives them a platform to continue doing bad things. That's what she said.
I can see that point.
I can see that point as well.
Niggas got hits,
Well,
though.
but my question to Tristan is like, what if they do a bad thing and they learn from it and they learn from their mistakes?
To me, it depends what it is. Like, if it's like,
Like
rape or
Morgan
something
Wallen.
like that,
Morgan Wallen. I know she doesn't like Morgan Wallen.
She doesn't like Morgan Wallen at
He
all.
said
Justin Bieber.
nigger.
that-
Yes, he
Justin
said
Bieber too.
That nigga got hits.
Justin Bieber said nigger too. The niggas got records.
Justin Bieber didn't say it in a malicious way. Morgan Waller said it in a malicious way.
Nigga
That's
still
the
got
difference.
hits.
That's the
Nigga got
difference.
hits.
I didn't see I just know that he said it.
All I'm saying is, bro, like, I think we should have a pass on this. We're black and we're saying he has hits. We should listen to his shit. That's what I'm saying. Like,
No,
We're
but
not-
the,
No,
but the
he
thing
has
is,
hits.
no, but the thing
yeah,
is,
I say
no,
EW.
but Alvin, you said, Alvin said on a later podcast that black music does more harm than good, and we should stop supporting like Kanye. The Kanye thing, when people stop supporting
No,
Kanye.
not Kanye music. I'm thinking though. I'm talking about the
Lil Durks and the niggas like
drill
that.
stuff.
So we
and
should support Kanye as well.
No, don't support Kanye because he doesn't care about black people.
Okay, but I'm saying, but Morgan Wallen also said the N word, and he proves that he said it in a malicious way. So that means he consciously thinks of black people this way by saying the
on.
N
And
word.
he hasn't said it again.
He's not
Well,
hurting
in
his
public.
own
True,
people.
he hasn't said it again. I give you that. He has in public, but I'm saying we don't know that. But him bringing it out in public, and someone happened to record him, It's not because he didn't say it. It's just because he got caught saying it that one
All I'm
time.
saying
We
is-
don't know that he doesn't continue
And
saying it.
Kanye said slavery was a choice. They doubled down on black community
But I-
over and
over
over
again.
and
I give you
over.
that.
It's like the slavery choice. I can see how he tried to say that and try to flip
I
it.
saw where he said
But
I
yeah,
saw
I
in a
can-
later interview. He
Yeah,
did
I
say.
can see we're trying to say that, but it's not like he stopped there. He continues and goes to the black community until he gets canceled by every white community that he needs their help. Comes back and says, "Oh, the white people are so racist," and they come back and they help Kanye. Do the same thing again. That's what I'm saying. Why would I?
Oh, so I see what you're saying. Mhm.
Why
So you're
help
saying
me?
the
That's
difference
the same
between Morgan
mistake.
Wallen and Kanye is that Morgan Wallen did it, he apologized, and he realized he made a mistake.
Hold
He
on.
doesn't do it again.
Even if
But
it says
Kanye
it,
doubles down.
even
I see what you're
if
saying.
it's in private, I didn't hear him say it.
And we don't
What are
know.
you, Gabby?
It's accusations at this point.
Were you there?
Exactly.
Did you
I
see
wasn't
it?
there. I didn't see a damn thing.
All I'm saying is the difference
Here,
between
no,
At least he learned
Here-
not to say it in.
Hear no evil, see no evil.
Exactly,
man.
bro.
Bro, the only thing I gotta say is the difference between like drill rap and all that shit. They literally diss dead niggas and start more beef.
That shit is scary. Like I heard Charleston White talking about
Somebody's yeah,
Bro,
like
I know y'all saw that Charleston White and Funny Marco interview.
Bro.
Bro, that's
It was an interview with Charleston White in front of Marco.
and Funny it is the
show about his
funniest
daughter?
thing. They set up. Do you know what he said? Like, do you know what this is? And it was Uncle Ruckus and Charleston. And Charleston White, it was Uncle Ruckus, and they made him a T-shirt where it was Charleston White, but he's actually a white person. It was just like-
No, I'm not gonna lie. We can talk about Charleston next
Bro,
because
Funny Marco is so funny, dog.
Funny Marco is funny, but Charleston be in his bag though. Because I
He
think
do
like,
be in his bag.
they're talking
do.
about how they're talking about what's that dude name that died in Chicago?
Oh,
Vaughn.
Vaughn? No, not Vaughn.
no, it was like a 14-year-old
It was a kid.
Oh,
They got stabbed to death, and they're like,
and they kept
clowning,
saying
yeah.
Tuka?
Tuka. That's
I was
not.
smoking that Tuka.
Yeah, that's not cool.
at all.
Saying what?
Why is black people like people that don't know this Tuka person
Saying that.
all over the world? This like Charleston, this kid's mother
Oh yeah.
has to hear this, and she's pleading with niggas. Stop saying this, please. I'm begging y'all. My daughter going through therapy over this.
First
She's
off,
hearing Smoke Tuka in every song. All you niggas saying is, why are we doing this?
That's
As,
crazy to hear.
as
The
the
black
real
folk.
question is, who was this nigga Tuka that that nigga's in? He's been packed in every song.
Man, it's
I think
crazy.
it's 14 years old. Crazy thing is, bro,
What did he do?
they get more mad about that country nigga saying the hard R, which doesn't even affect us at all. Like, he says the hard R, like whatever. Like, it's like whatever at this point. This, like, it's bad,
not-
but
it's
like,
not-
stop.
it's
It,
not-
it does
it's
have
not-
an effect. It
It's
does
not.
have an
it's
effect.
not-
It's not whatever.
It does have an effect, Angela.
But I would rather, to me,
Do it rather what?
that Tuka pack stuff, that's a 14-year-old kid that's
Then
in our
him saying the
community.
hard R, I
Stop.
disagree.
I would much rather because it's millions
Yeah.
of black people talking about
And it's our own people.
a black woman's
Yeah.
child.
Don't even know who he
Don't
is.
know who this child is. He's a child.
Okay, let me say this. Time out. I wouldn't rather say them saying the Tuka thing over the hard R because a lot of people don't know the history of what Tuka is, but everybody knows the history of what the N word is. That's why I would rather have it that than that. If a random person came to this country, and said, "Oh, I'm smoking Tuka," and he doesn't know what Tuka is because he doesn't know, he's ignorant. But a random person knows what the N word brings.
People in the black community know.
I think-
when people say I'm smoking on your pack, what
Angelo,
does that mean?
But
Like,
Angelo, the Tuka does nothing to hurt the black community, but the N word does a lot to hurt the black community. That's different. That's different than the number one country artist who listens to who are white people, which is the dominant race in the United States,
love
saying the N
Morgan
word,
Wallen.
saying it's okay for the number one country artist to say the N word. They're all thinking it's
I'm not
okay
saying it's
to say
okay.
it. No, you're saying that saying Tuka is worse than my bad. Don't mean to yell.
I think it
Go
is.
ahead, go ahead.
They're saying that Tuka,
I got it.
Tuka saying the N word, right? Being saying smoke Tuka, which only speaks to black people, which white people are ignorant of, or which white people are ignorant of. They don't have no idea. But when the N word is said by Morgan Wallen, everybody knows what the N word brings. That's why it's a difference. So saying that Tuka does more damage than the N word is
does.
insane.
It does.
I think that Morgan Wallen saying the N word absolutely fucking insane.
It is.
Should have never came out his white ass mouth. Never in life. Apologize. I was wrong. Should never said it.
True. I
Absolutely
agree with that.
insane. These niggas,
I agree with that.
multiple niggas, hundreds and millions of niggas, sit around and clown this black child
True.
Got
and
stabbed
don't
to
say
death.
nothing about it. Don't stop.
That's
Continue to do it.
That's what my point
over and
was.
over and over and over again. No
I-
sorries, no nothing. This kid, he has a fucking family.
My thing about that, and here I hear what y'all saying.
I hear what you guys are saying,
But-
but I agree that it's bad.
I would say
They're both wrong.
They're 100%.
No,
but
they're
we're
terrible.
not debating that. They're both wrong. We get that.
Niggas really, majority of people saying this don't know. Like in the industry, yes, but most common person does not know that Tuka was an actual person.
I think that's scarier.
Yeah.
That you would talk about, say, smoke Tuka and not know, and this woman is grieving
When
her
I first
child.
heard this, I
But-
thought
but
that
Aiden-
was
no,
no.
I'm sorry,
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
When I first heard it, I remember I was in ninth grade because it was. I'll tell you guys. I was in ninth grade,
Interesting.
but somebody said it, and I said I thought it was a strand.
Nigga, are you good?
I was just burping. Sorry. It's
go
cold,
ahead.
I
man.
thought it was a strand, like a strand of weed. I said, "Oh, smoke a Tuka pack." Bet. I thought it was a strong strand of weed.
I'm not even gonna lie. Are you still going, Henry?
No, I'm good.
I'm not even gonna lie. I have a song on my playlist with Lil Durk and King Von say on the Lil Durk and 27 say I don't play that. And in the line he says, this girl asked me what is Tuka, and she's like, I don't know, just know that we smoke him a lot. But I've been putting that on my playlist. I know what it means. I understand. I get where you're coming from. You know how many black people? Do you know the percentage of black people in America? I think it's like 12 to 18%. Do you know the percentage of white people in America?
A lot.
It's like 56%.
Yeah.
It's like 56%. I'm saying the 12 to 16% of people that actually know what Tuka is, and that say it, that have actual meaning. We wouldn't say that shit on public like we're smoking Tuka. We're not saying that shit because we know the meaning. But a lot of people that like are being disrespectful know that there's weight behind being disrespectful. When Aiden said that shit about when Aiden Ross said the shit about when that shit came out saying
niggas
who wants smoke,
yeah, niggas
they
checked
checked
him.
him immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately,
shook.
because famous people can't do that. They know what means something. Song's a banger though. I'm not gonna lie.
Cut it out.
Crazy. But anyways, but I'm saying that they checked him immediately. So I'm saying the reason is when Morgan Wallen said the N-word, white people rushed to his defense so fast.
That's obviously gonna happen.
No, stop! It's not.
I
gonna
didn't.
happen.
I didn't see that.
Are you kidding me? I saw it they rushed to. Nigga, you're rushed to his defense. You're playing his music. You're one of them niggas. They rushed it.
But no, I didn't rush to his
No, I'm
defense.
just
He
playing.
was
You know-
wrong.
And he
You know
doesn't
what I
say the
mean?
hard R in his lyrics. Like it's
Okay,
not like
stop
these
it.
niggas are saying smoke Tuka.
Okay.
So you can
That
separate song from
Yeah,
person.
exactly. It's like
So you're
just
saying
like
you can
the
separate
last.
songs. No, but
Yeah.
I'm saying his effect on with saying the R word, even if it wasn't in song, has a bigger effect on a bigger, broader community than saying
I can see that.
smoking two. You see what I'm
Especially
saying?
if it's
Smoking
I
two.
understand-
deemed,
I-
no, especially
I
if
can see
in the music industry is deemed that he's been forgiven.
Yes, he's been forgiven.
Uh,
They were. I feel like they banged his music harder after he said that.
He did get to-
The
he-
nigga
he-
dropped
he
hits
did-
after hit
No, but
after
I'm-
hit.
He did make it the faster horses the next year.
Yes, he did. He does have. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. But
After the thing happened, he just kept dropping music.
yeah, but I'm saying, but I'm saying,
He said, "Dang,
but I'm saying
I gotta do
the
what I gotta
fact
do."
that the fact that he has saying that shit, like in a state of like even a drunk or I think he was like shirtless drunk arguing with a pizza
With his
person.
nose, his neighbors, I
Oh, his
believe.
neighbors, yeah, arguing with his neighbors. It'll have like a more effect on people say, oh yeah, Morgan Wallen does.
I don't think he was arguing. I think he was like talking shit. Like you acting like some.
Yeah,
It was some wild shit.
yeah, it was wild,
You acting
yeah.
like some.
Yeah, it was wild. So him having saying that, and all the people that listen to his music, especially the race people that love country music,
Yeah.
they're gonna say Morgan. I'm glad Morgan Wallen said it. Now I can say it. You know what I mean?
I understand that.
You know what I mean?
Can I say one
This
thing?
is what. Hold on, guys. Gotta say
Say it, Angel.
something.
And then I mean, I'm not
This
the
is
moderator.
what. Yeah, I. You might have took my words wrong way. I'm not saying like what. I feel like Morgan Wallen, he got bashed, he got killed for it, which should happen. But yesterday we talked about holding black people accountable. That's what we never do nowadays. You remember you said that we never hold our own community accountable. They might check Aiden Ross. He's a white dude. But when our own people do it, there's no check, no nothing. You're saying this for. Imagine
that's where I
if a
was
nigga stabbed and killed Henry or me or you. If a nigga said,
Getting it back in blood.
no, hold on.
I gotta be
If,
first.
if a nigga said I'm smoking on Alvin Pack or H Pack, you will beat the
That
dog
ain't
shit out
fact.
of
don't
him.
sound
I
right,
would
though.
scrap immediately.
That ain't-
But that would turn into what those niggas are doing.
But I know, but what I'm saying is that's how
sorry,
hurt
guys.
you would
That's
be.
crazy.
this
Sharp
mom,
back is crazy.
especially a mother's love is something that
After stabbing a nigga and then saying I'm smoking on that sharp pack.
I swear to God, I'd fight niggas for real. I'd kill niggas for real. I'd kill niggas for real.
All I'm saying is
I'll
like
be at the pawn
that's
shop
what I'm
immediately
saying.
looking for it.
I'm to the point where like we don't hold niggas accountable at all.
I'm gonna say my point.
Like, can I
I'm on
respond to
Angelo.
that real fast?
'Cause mine's kind of tapping on Angelo's.
Okay, go ahead.
I think that, like Angelo said, I think we should hold our own communities accountable. White people address white people.
You can't control what they do.
We address niggas. This is not right. Let's do better. But like what Charleston White was saying, this is not right. He was like, "You're a bitch.
Coon.
You're a coon.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
exactly.
We want to kill you."
No, it's no.
No, they do want to kill. The funny thing I saw.
It's not what he's saying. It's not the message he's portraying.
It's just how
what
he's doing it.
How he's saying it.
This
Yeah,
nigga
yeah.
said,
That's all it is. That's all it is.
I'm with him.
I'm saying, well, Angelo,
on live stream.
That was crazy.
But Angelo, you said keep these niggas accountable. Keep them accountable.
Not on the mic at all.
Oh, you said keep them accountable. It's hard for us to keep them accountable, knowing that we're not a position of power. We're not in a position of power to keep them accountable. What are we gonna do? Say if me, you, us four came together and said on Twitter, y'all should stop talking about Tuka. Y'all should stop doing it. Niggas would be on our heads.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm saying as
That's
people,
the
we
community's
need to.
fault.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Yeah.
but the sane black people are
Yeah.
we're
No,
outnumbered.
the black people, not
we
the
are
niggas.
outnumbered. We can. It's hard for us to change the views. We're a minority trying to change the views of the majority. It is so hard for us to keep us accountable.
I know it is.
But I'm saying, even if I went up to if I went to Chicago or Old Block and went up to Darkside or even said stop talking about Tuka, they'd kill me immediately.
You're dead, man.
He'd
100%.
kill me immediately. So I'm saying, you're saying we should hold it accountable. How am I going to do that, Angelo? How are we going to do that? We don't even have government officials. Government officials that can say that because they don't even listen to rap music. I told you that shit is entertainment to them. They don't think of that as their culture. They think of it as a waste that's behind them that they're trying to move away from.
See,
They'll listen to that shit on the sidelines to like even LeBron. They'll listen to that shit.
You good?
They'll listen just to hoop. I listen to workout. That shit doesn't mean anything to me. It's just upbeat music that rhymes, that sounds good, that's catchy, that vibes with my workout. That's all I think about my music.
Ike.
Don't let you. It doesn't resonate with me. That's all I think it is. But everybody else looks at it as, oh, that's the black community. Oh yeah, that's them over there. That's how they look at it.
Them over there is crazy.
Over there is
Like,
insane.
just because it doesn't mean anything to you does not mean it doesn't mean like just cause, like you say you have that song on your playlist like that. Yeah, you have a song on your playlist. To you, you don't mean harm when you listen to it.
Yeah.
But just because it don't mean harm to you doesn't mean it doesn't mean harm
You can
to
say the
anyone
same
else.
thing for the music's out there, like Pumped Up Kicks. It's a great song.
It's a great song, but it's talking about school shootings.
Well, I don't listen to.
Pop, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You don't listen to it. It's black people that are listening to that music. It's not like white people listen to that music all the time. You
No,
see
all
what
I'm saying is, and I don't have the answers for how to stop. Like the easy answer is, nigga, just stop.
It's
But
euthanization.
it's harder to like. I don't have.
I'm so serious.
Jeez.
Euthanization is the only answer. That's the only answer. I'm like Aaron Yeager in this bitch. I swear to God. That's the only answer.
I like the Jaeger. I like that reference. That shit's fire.
I swear that's the only answer. I said before, the only answer is I think as a parental license, like for you to be able to have kids, that should be that answers so many problems.
Let me read chat real quick. Draymond said, if you can't change the way people look at you or say about you, you disrespecting a 14 dead person is crazy bad energy.
Holy shit, I figured it out.
I don't care why people say the N-word. Why would I let the other bother me living in two different worlds? I will still live my life.
The thing about what Draven said, it's not we're living in two different worlds. We're living in another person's world. It's not too different. We're living in another man's world. It's trying to separate the world is crazy.
Not in the mic at all.
We're trying to separate the world is crazy. Maybe I should phrase it up a little bit. Yeah. We're not living in two different worlds, listening to another person's world, and that's the difference. I think I figured it out. Holy crap! I think I figured it out. Remember,
I'm scared.
No,
Holy crap was scary.
Remember we said,
license.
like, how would you do that? How would you regulate who can have kids? Remember when the other girls were on? I said I figured it out. Instead of, and it would solve so much problems. If you don't have, remember the parental license, like you have to have license to have a kid. If you have to be financially stable, emotionally stable, physically stable. If you are not stable and you have a kid, you will have to pay child support to the government. And those kids that will be raised in foster care will have the best education, treatment, future, because both parents would have to pay. It would stop having unplanned kids.
Now what happens if the parents die?
What do you mean?
The government just have to pay for
Yeah, the
themselves
government
to
probably
get
has to
into the
just
best
fund it.
schools.
You're right.
Taxes.
No,
that's
but
what taxes
I'm
are a
not.
thing.
But I'm not saying like the government, like that. The parents are solely responsible. The parents have to pay the government, so it's a pool fund for those kids. So people will stop having kids because they would have to pay the government. And not a lot of kids die because if they're not financially stable, emotionally stable, physically stable, they would get their kids taken away and they'll be raised by somebody else who was financially stable, emotionally stable, physically stable, or institution where they're financially stable
That's not
and
gonna
paid for.
solve nothing, man.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Why do you think
Because
it's
you
why
got
do you
the
think
whole
it's not?
foster
think it was
system
not-
failing
The whole-
because nobody.
That's different though. The foster system is way
system
different than what he's
than
talking
what I'm
about.
talking about. I'm talking about.
He's
So
talking about
you're
a
saying
perfect
somebody,
idea.
like, when parents die, somebody else will take care of them, right?
No,
or that they failed to be a good parent. So
both the father and the mother will both have to pay child support on their kid.
Without no job.
Huh?
Those niggas ever don't get
So
jobs.
you're saying they'll
taxes
pay the people that take care of the kid?
Yes.
They already paying people taking care of those kids.
What do you mean?
Foster parents and people who adopt kids are getting paid for that.
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. You know how child support's a thing, what I'm saying. Child support's a thing where a father or a mother has to pay child to the person that's taking care of the kid.
Right.
Now the government is taking care of your kids. Both of you will be legally responsible to take care of this kid.
My thing is, niggas don't get jobs.
True.
Because they don't want to pay child. Women and Michael said just niggas.
Yeah.
Parents get no jobs because they don't want to pay child support.
It comes straight out of their check now.
What happens in that sense?
Yeah, it does.
Like
You're
I
straight out the check.
And then physical euthanization.
Tax-
It's either
no.
you get a job
And
or
it's a loophole now.
no. I'm saying it's either you get a job
Taxes.
or we're taking your uterus or your balls out. It's either pick one. You take two.
Now, what does it do for everybody else?
Everybody else,
Because
it stops the breeding. It stops the lineage of people that don't want to get their life together.
or it makes niggas angry.
It makes niggas angry.
People, not just niggas. It makes people angry because now you're telling me I can't have a kid without not taking care of it.
Without being.
And you're gonna take my my
Balls?
reproductive systems away
Sure
because I can't afford a kid. It's ignorant the way niggas think. Yes, it's 100% ignorant, but that's a whole nother level of shit that.
Like I said, I will be that necessary evil.
Are they
if that's me, I will be that necessary. If you think in your
We'll
right,
be seeing Ike's rest in peace.
no, if you,
picture,
I was like,
bro.
like I'm saying, if you think in your,
100%
well,
right.
well, Alvin, I'm
6
saying,
months.
if you think in your rabbit ass mind, you should be able to raise a kid when you're not physically, financially, and emotionally stable. Then you don't deserve to have a kid. If you think in your rabbit ass mind that you should make a kid suffer because you want to put some dude on child support or you want to put some girl on child support or you want to get back at somebody that doesn't love you the same, or you want to hold it, just try to trap somebody. It doesn't.
You need your
if you
shit
think
cut
in your
off.
rabbit ass mind
Yeah.
that that's okay, you don't deserve it. So
I'm with you,
I'm taking your
100%.
privileges of that away.
I
So
think
you are not
it's
smart enough,
rabbit.
huh?
Is it rabbit or rabbit?
I don't care.
And
It's
hold
rabbit,
on,
I believe.
hold on, guys, hold
I
on.
think it's rabbits.
Guys, hold
Like,
on.
like you have rabies?
Even
yeah.
if these niggas got
He
mad,
said a rabbit.
what are they
I
gonna
think
do?
rabbits. I think
like-
that's
like
what
I'm
it
saying-
is.
Get their cock back? No, nigga, it's gone.
No, I'm not saying
Or your balls.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
You
bro.
get like whatever.
I was like mandatory vasectomy.
You gonna fight the
I'll
government?
Shoot these
Try.
niggas with a tranquilizer gun. Send them to ER. Get them tied up. Then what are they gonna do? Do it
wouldn't-
themselves?
it wouldn't work.
Why do you think it wouldn't work?
It's illegal.
They're
Yeah,
fighting.
I believe it's illegal. It's illegal now.
They're in the streets fighting for women's equality, for women's reproductive parts. Imagine you telling niggas they can't nut
You know what?
and have kids.
You don't think the women?
Niggas would be on the street fighting for their fucking life.
Niggas have never been on the street. I'm saying.
If you told
don't think-
niggas
don't
they
think I-
couldn't nut in women and have kids, they'd be wild.
You don't think I have the women on my side?
No,
No,
you
you
would have some women
Yeah, I would
that
have-
have deadbeat fathers, 100% of women on your side, and maybe even more than that.
That's what
But
I'm saying.
I believe that your idea would not go.
Oh, listen, you guys think it would not work because people would get mad. But I'm saying if I was like an all-powerful being and they
Okay,
couldn't
say
stop,
that.
and they
Okay,
couldn't stop me,
use that then.
You saying it not work, but it would be progressive. It would work in the longevity.
It's
and
a
the,
perfect
and,
scenario.
and the benefit of the future.
In a perfect world.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Yes.
But I'm saying
Everybody's idea works in
no,
a
no,
perfect
no, no.
world.
Exactly.
That's not what I'm saying.
In a perfect world, to Hitler, his stuff would have worked.
No, stop. That's not what.
It would've.
That's not what I mean. Henry, you know myself. If there was a parental license where you had to be emotionally, physically, and financially stable to have a kid, you know that the betterment of the future of America would be better.
China
100%.
goes against.
No, but-
China has a rule about one kid. These niggas are still having more than one kid.
No, but
it's not. It's like
that's
3 or
not-
4
that's
now,
not what I'm
right?
talking about, Henry. But you,
They
It,
had
it has gone up, but it was one kid.
yeah,
it was.
but Henry, my question to you is: you know that the idea of a parental license would benefit minority communities who are having kids because they can't afford proper health care.
So they would have, if somebody had a kid not legally, what happened in China? They would throw him in the park and leave him. That same thing would happen here.
no, they
Yes.
throw them in the park and legal.
Yes, in China, if you have more than one kid, if
But-
you had a girl,
So okay,
Henry,
but,
he's talking
They
about a
finally had a
perfect
boy.
scenario,
Well,
though.
okay,
Like, what
but
it
in a
is.
Henry-
perfect scenario, everything works.
but Henry,
Exactly.
but there's way to there's way
You
to,
can't say that's a good idea, but in a perfect scenario, everything
Henry,
works.
there's way to combat that. Any kid that's born from now on, like from now, let's say 2023, from now on, will have their DNA stamp put in the system. So when they grow up and
So
they
then
have
they
a-
won't have
no,
kids in
no,
hospitals.
No, listen. We'll have their put in a database. So if a kid is born, they will have their DNA matched through the database, and they'll be matched with parents, so they will be.
So just how like
responsible no
people
matter
were
what.
scared about them having fake from them off-brand abortions, they're gonna have off-brand pregnancies and have born
No, abortion.
at home.
Wait, abortion will still be legal. Abortion's still.
No,
a thing.
I'm saying this is the
Henry's saying
same. The
off-brand
same.
abortion.
What do you
like,
mean?
Like,
Off
like
the
they be
record.
going to
Behind
people off the
closed doors.
street
Yeah,
with
they'll
the
have
hangers.
pregnancies.
They're gonna kill them like that. They'll have people. They will have babies in the
Off the
house.
record.
No,
Yeah, off the
no,
record.
my bad. Time out. I think you're understanding. Abortion will be free because the.
I'm not
We
talking
never
about
we're
abortion.
talking about
what are you
pregnancy,
talking about?
pregnancies that are
They
off
would
the
have
record.
kids regardless. That's what you're trying to say.
Off the record pregnancies.
They're not going to have their kids.
They're
in
not going to take them to the
fingerprint,
hospital to have the baby.
Okay, not have the baby. They would. The kids will still want to go to school. They still have to be on record. You cannot tell me. No, I'm saying I understand what you're saying.
No, you
You're
don't.
saying- you're
If
saying-
you said that, then you wouldn't have said nothing about school.
No, but
because some kids would be in the park walking around looking for something or dead
okay,
in the
but
garage.
I'm saying, but I'm
So
saying,
your perfect scenario, a perfect thing in a perfect world can't be a place because everything in a
Stop,
perfect world
Henry,
is
Henry,
works.
stop, Henry, stop. Listen, let me tell you this.
No, you're listening. You're not listening.
Okay, I'm trying to tell you. I'm
Okay,
trying to
let's
tell you
go
about your
Henry
point.
first, and then we'll go back to Ike.
I'll say what I had
No,
to
but I'm
say.
saying,
Oh, Henry,
Henry,
go.
stop. If a kid's walking around in the park or at home or whatever, if a kid's outside when he's supposed to be in school on a weekday, police stop them regardless and say, "Why aren't you in school?"
I think it's stopped a lot of times
Why
for
aren't you?
walking.
Why aren't you this?
That
That,
is
and
true.
that happens now
Yeah.
today. So that would happen then when they realize they're not in school. Then those parents will be held liable when that happens. I'm not saying. Of course, there's people that try to dodge the law. That happens in every country, every society, every civilization.
always
You know,
happen.
so instead of
it-
being in a park, you know
no,
where that be?
But I'm saying,
No, instead of a park, you know where that be?
What do
In
you
a
mean?
in a furnace.
what?
It being burnt.
What do you mean?
Death,
What do you-
gone.
Stop.
Off the
No,
record.
I'm saying that would happen. I'm saying as soon as that happens.
See what I mean? In a perfect world.
It's
I'm
not
exactly right.
But I'm not talking about a perfect world. I'm saying,
no, he's not talking about a perfect world.
bro, I've never said it's a perfect world. I said
Did he not just say in a perfect
to
world
me,
it will work?
in
Did he not
Ike's
just say it
scenario,
out?
that's what he's saying.
yeah,
Like,
but listen, Henry, you're thinking like everything's 100% okay.
And you're thinking like everything will follow down your path.
oh my god, Henry, I'm trying to.
Two ends of the same spectrum.
He's not letting me talk. I'm trying, Henry. Listen,
that's my-
Henry. Every idea has things that happen. People will not follow the rules. Nobody will be 100%
Regardless.
compliant, no matter what. There's conditions in place that puts people in a perspective where they cannot do those things. Murder was never legal. Never legal. People still commit murder. Rape is not legal. People still commit rape. Crime isn't legal. People still do things. People will do things to avoid the law. That's a notion that will happen no matter where you are in the world, wherever. But I'm saying, you see that cat?
That was crazy.
But I'm saying it'll happen no matter what. But I'm saying there will be conditions in place that people will avoid the law, but there will still be repercussions for people breaking that law. That's what I'm saying.
if you catch them.
If you catch them,
Yeah.
but people avoid the law. That happens. That happens. But I'm saying, but when things get made illegal, the likelihood of that crime to happen will go down, and that's proven. That is proven. So I'm not saying 100% of people will follow the rules. Nobody believes that. I'm not thinking that. Y'all don't think that. People will try to go around it, escape it. But I'm saying, but the impact that it would have, it would be less. Does that make sense? And that impact alone of it being less people in poverty having kids, less people that are less kids being damaged, less kids being in places where they can't put themselves and succeed, where they're doomed to fail from birth, would be less. That's what I'm saying.
Ike, you are a living example that you're off. When your parents will say you can't go anywhere, what would you do? Sneak out, right? You sneak out all the time. There is a nigga will sneak out of the back window of every house he's lived in. What they would do,
Allegedly.
that But what they would do,
Allegedly, like that.
what they would do, is try to hide it better. That's the only thing that's going to change. Them trying to hide it better.
I said that, but the left,
You're saying it's going to change. No, it may be less prevalent in the public eye, but it's still happening a lot behind closed
What
doors.
happened less?
I can see both points.
Henry, me being a rebellious kid and me not being a kid are two different things. My parents were still financially able to take care of me. They were still mentally able to take care of me, emotionally able to take care of me.
It's not.
What is the point that you're trying to make? You're saying that even though
You're the only one not understanding that point.
no, you're saying even though they said
I low-key understood what Henry was trying to say.
No, Henry's saying
but now I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Henry's saying even though that they told
It's still
me
gonna happen.
even
But he's saying
that
it'll
I'm
happen
gonna sneak
still,
out.
but it'll be
regardless.
less.
Yes.
It'll be less.
No, it'll be hidden.
and it will
better.
help the black community
Here's
more.
why I'm going to kill Henry. If instead of it being less, if they would have let me go out whenever I went out, I would have went out more. See, that's the point I'm trying to make.
No,
I
you
would've
went out all
more.
the time.
No, I didn't go out. There were sometimes I didn't go out. If it was more acceptable for me to go out, I would have been out more. There were more parties I missed out on than me sneaking out. That's two different things. I would have been out more. If they would have let me out, I would have been out more weekends than I would have snuck out. Make sense? Why would I take the risk? See how my point makes sense now?
Took the risk. What you mean?
But I'm saying, I would. If there was no risk, I would.
Allegedly, by the way.
No, if there was no risk and they would have let me
all
out.
allegations.
If there were no risk, they would have let me out more, and I would have came back home at any time instead of me sneaking out and have to come back before they wake up. I would have been out more. Who knows what person I would have been without those rules? That's what I'm saying. It would have been less. That's the point I'm making. You literally just proved my point by saying you still snuck out anyways. Exactly. But I would have been out more if I was allowed to. Thank you for proving my point, Henry.
Well, guys, this has been a hell of a podcast, hell of a conversation.
Well, then that's it. Dang, we only did 3 topics.
Hour and a half. Did we really?
We only did 3
Three,
topics.
no, like yeah, 3.
Hour
4
and a
times.
half. Like 30 minutes a topic. There's no way we move that fast.
Can we do one more topic?
Bro, stop. It's been almost 2 hours.
And then it's an hour and a half. And I got to edit already 2-hour podcast and an hour and a half podcast on top of that. It's hella editing. We ain't done this in a while, but let's do our mental health checks.
Oh, dang.
Angelo, what
Zero.
are you? Mental.
Wait, a 1 is being terrible, and then
No,
what's the
one is
top?
being fantastic.
What?
and then
No,
Zero.
10 is being a good. No, you're right. 1
Yeah,
is being
I'm right.
great.
0 is being fantastic and 10 is being like
Yeah,
a
you're
nigga I
right.
need help.
You're right.
Okay.
maybe at a 5
What's going on, man?
or like a 4.
What's going on, man?
Talk to us, brother.
No, I mean life's life.
Life's chilling,
Life's
chilling.
no life's. I'll admit this. Life is
You're
never
neutral right
easy,
now. You're neutral
especially if
right
you're in the middle. Like so something will always happen in life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You just learn how to. You never get over it. You just learn how to deal with it. So you deal with stuff, but like I was taught the right way, and I know how to handle things, so it doesn't affect me as much as like the normal person would. So I'm at a 5, 4. Like I'm dealing. I'm chilling. You know what I'm glad to be? I'm glad to be alive,
I like that.
and I'm glad to sleep in the bed.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have a job. I'm glad to have transportation. I'm glad
Say
to have
that.
food.
Say that.
I'm glad to not be a nigga. You know what I mean? So
That was crazy.
That was insane. You were
That
doing
was
so well.
absolutely crazy.
it wasn't. I'm sorry, but I know I'm fortunate and I'm blessed to have.
That was
it.
absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm blessed to be a hard worker, more than most niggas. I
Right.
guess.
Ike, mental health check.
I'm at a probably say a 5, but if this professor keep playing with me, I'm gonna be at a 10, and we're both going down.
What's the professor doing?
Bro, because I had surgery, so I'm doing an assignment, and I finished this assignment late at like 3 a.m. last night, 2:47 to be exact. That's what I told Alvin.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's so scary.
3 a.m. last night. And then literally an hour later, he sends me like 6 more topics of 150 questions. And I'm like, bruh. And I really wanted to shoot him, bruh. I swear to God. I was so mad, bruh. So I have to do those questions probably by the end of tomorrow. I'm like halfway through, so.
Oh, that's good.
No, it's not good.
It's not good.
Do you
Them
know
que-
how
them-
long?
Them questions will stress you out.
You
bro,
want to
to the
hear one of these questions?
Yeah.
I got you, buddy. Because they're ridiculous.
end. Let's all get the answer for this, though. Let's work together to get the answer.
Let's all work together.
It can't be that hard being a doctor.
Okay, during a manufacturing meeting that took place in the summertime, when there are many guests and in a small size of poorly ventilated room, patient P noticed sudden blackout, weakness, dizziness, nausea, cold, sweat appearance, sharp pale skin, the threat of possible pathological condition in the patient. What is the threat of the possible pathological condition in the patient?
So it's a virus.
Fainting, emotional stress, collapse, coma, or a shock.
Collapse or shock?
What is it? fainting, emotional stress, collapse, coma, or shock.
Say something. Say
Yeah,
scenario
wait,
again.
wait, those are the 4.
During a manufacturing meeting that took place in the summertime when there are many guests in a small size and poorly ventilated room. That's the hint. Patient P noticed a blackout, weakness, dizziness,
Fainting.
cold, sweat appearance, sharp,
So
pale
patient
skin.
P is
Can you, Henry? I
The
can't
threat
focus.
of possible. What is the threat of the possible pathological condition in the patient?
okay.
Fainting.
Pathological in the what are the answers?
Fainting.
The answer is fainting, emotional stress, collapse, coma, or shock.
It's fainting or collapse. I think it's fainting.
I
though.
think that was the answer.
It's fainting. Is
What do you guys think it is?
it's the first one.
Henry?
What are the 4?
Fainting, emotional stress, collapse, coma, or shock.
fainting.
I think it's A.
Fainting, emotional stress. It won't be
Because it's poorly
Fainting.
ventilated, so that the air will be like.
hyperventilating.
It's A or B. It's A or B.
Yes, no, it's air collapse because you collapse because of air. I don't know.
Fainting.
Just tell us, monkey.
It's fainting. That was the easy. That was
Genius.
the easy
Let's
one.
go, guys.
That was the
That's
easy
teamwork.
Am I
That was
fucking
it.
bad?
You guys want
That's
to one
teamwork.
more?
No, he's a
That
poorly.
was-
No,
I gave-
the
I gave-
hyperventilating.
Well, yeah, that got me.
I gave
Yeah.
you guys easy. The small room should have gave it to you guys in the.
I knew because of the ventilating.
You guys want another one? One more.
Draven
Yeah.
even said collapse from fainting. That's what James in his back.
You guys want-
James in the doctor bag. I like
you guys
that.
want one more? This
Give
one's
us- give us
a
one more,
little
give
hard.
one
That
more.
was the easy one.
One more.
Patient S, 25, entered with the complaints of presence of tumor-like formations in the left mammary gland. It's a female. Pain and redness in the formation, fever up to 38 Celsius. That's like 99 Fahrenheit. From history, we know that the patient during 6 months after childbirth breastfeeding. From history, we know that the patient has 6 months of child breastfeeding. Over the last week, appeared above mentioned complaints on the examination in the skin, extra quadrant of the left mammary gland is hyperemia of the skin. That means it's like redness of the skin.
Yeah.
By palpation over the area, the tumor formation of diameter is 7.6 centimeters is defined, densely elastic consistency with the indistinct contours, sharply painful by palpation. From the nipple, the white odorless discharge. There is white odorless discharge. Your diagnosis, indications to antibiotic co-therapy. It's A, acute lactation of mastitis, breast cancer, Bree's breast cancer, nodal mastopathy, and
C.
D, fibroadenoma.
C.
C is nodal mastopathy.
C.
I'm going A.
I'm going B.
You guys want me to give you the hints? I'll read it again. I'll give you the hints that you
No,
guys should
don't-
focus
don't.
on.
Give us. Go ahead. Give us
That you
a
should focus on.
I'm going B.
Patient S entered the complaints of the presence of a tumor-like formation in the left mammary. Tumor-like formation is a big hint of the mammary
Yeah, because
gland.
isn't tumor
And mammary
cancers?
gland.
Or they can
Pain
be?
and redness in the formation and the fever up to 38 centimeters. The history of the patient during 6 months after childhood breastfeeding. That's not a hint. Over the last week appeared above the left mammary gland. Hyperemia of the skin. That's a big hint. By palpation over the area, the tumor-like formation is 7.6 centimeters defined. Don't worry about that. Densely elastic consistency with indirect contours and sharply painful during palpitation. That's a big hint. From the nipple with white odorless discharge. Another big hint.
It's infected.
Your diagnosis, indication to antibiotic co-therapy.
Did I have it ordered? I would say, which one is that? What's the answers again?
Give us the answers again.
Wait, I have a question.
But how-
Is it infected or not?
No.
Oh, it's
Answers,
okay,
please.
then never mind.
Acute lactation mastitis. Acute lactation mastitis means there's like the breast is inflamed and there's like extra lactation.
Ooh,
But
it is.
breast cancer, that means there's a tumor on the breast.
Yeah.
Nodal mastopathy, that means the nodes are
Nodes are
like
leaking,
enlarged.
yeah.
And then fibroadenoma, that means there's fibrinous tissue attached to the mammary gland.
Ooh,
C. Ooh,
D or
damn.
B.
What's that C?
D or B.
It's A, C.
Nigga, you can't get 3. You can't get.
Give me A.
You want A? You say
want
what?
A.
So that's a C.
You got to pick one, Angelo.
Fuck.
Jeez.
It's either B or D. Fudge. B.
You're going B? Answer is D, Angelo. You were close. Angelo could have been a doctor.
Dang it.
Fibroadenoma. Elastic-like
The whole
tissue.
table.
Elastic-like tissue. Fibroadenoma. It's painful to the touch. I've seen it. I've actually seen it live.
Did
It's
you?
like squeezable, but it hurts.
Titties big
But it
as hell?
doesn't- No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like a ball type figure.
Because a lot of people have cancer, they don't even know. That's why I was like, bro, it's not even effective.
But I'm saying, imagine 150 of those questions.
I didn't think
But
cancer.
you said treated with antibiotic though.
No, through antibiotic co-therapy. Co-therapy. Antibiotics is not the main therapy, but it's co-therapy.
You ain't gonna treat
Henry?
me.
I'm a smart nigga, but I'm a dumbass. Oh,
Super
I'm so
dumbass.
lucky.
Henry, where you at?
Henry, you really, Angela, you really surprised me. You did
Mental
really good.
mental health check.
Mental health check.
1 to 10.
1 being good, 10 being bad.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Give me a 1 and double it.
2.
Okay.
Okay.
Doubling
I
it
like
to somebody else.
No. 2 1s.
11?
2.
No, he said 11. 2 1s.
11? Nigga, what's going on?
What's going on?
Man. Life.
What happened?
I just hate people, man.
Who?
Who do we hate?
Just niggas, man.
Is it a
Like,
nigga or a girl?
is it off pod or during pod? If we talk about this,
Off pod.
No, it's really nothing. I just I'm really like a 4. I just got a raise. It's like a 3 or 4. I got a raise today. I thought I was about to get fired, but she said, "Yeah, I just want to let you know."
Oh, they called you and you said, "Damn, they can let me go."
No, she said, "I gotta
Man.
talk to you about like this one thing you did." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Yeah, I'm going." Because I'll be late almost every day.
Late, Carby acting up.
guys, come on, man.
Hey man, that was my major excuse. The niggas was lying. I had to start sending pictures.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Yeah, I'm done for." And then she said, "Yeah, it was nothing really. I don't really have time to get into all of it. I forgot what it is or whatever. I just know it's over this amount. But yeah, you're getting a raise." I said, "Oh,
You let her see it,
Oh, he's like, "Oh wow."
I mean, I was sweating."
man. I would have been too, man.
Cause she was supposed to tell me yesterday, then I had to keep reminding her, and she told me today.
Dang, that's nice.
Yeah, you let her see it. Well, Draymond 6 out of 10. Hopefully that's not real life.
Draven.
Dang, Raven.
Hopefully you're not being stereotypical, like being.
Hey, you
a
know we're
nigga
all here
and
for you,
not
man.
If you
My
want to talk,
nigga, especially me.
if you want to talk to us about this, you can talk to us.
I'm a 10. I'm insane. That's insane.
Yeah, join the Discord or the Instagram. DM us.
The real on
I
real.
gotta-
The real on real hotline.
I gotta do more stuff today on my laptop, bro. I'm actually upset, bro.
Like what?
What the
More
part?
the questions that my
That's
professor
actually
sent me
fun,
after I
but
did
150 of them will drive me insane.
fun.
No,
I'm about to
because
say, you're
like I don't
insane.
know what like
Yeah,
it's fun
yeah.
to guess. Like you never know. Yeah.
I'm not guessing. This nigga's fighting for his life for
I'm
a career.
fighting for my life.
For
It's a
us,
career,
it's like
man.
Bro,
you're playing like a
imagine,
detective
bro,
almost.
150 of those on one topic.
We could low key help them.
No,
and make
we
it fun.
couldn't.
You guys wouldn't help me.
It couldn't.
Hey, we can make it fun. Who knows?
I'm sitting at like a 3 or 4.
Yeah,
you know?
wait till that baby come. You'll be at 8
That's
or
what I'm
9.
saying. That's one thing I'm at that right now because
Praying for you.
that nigga be waking up.
Told you to wait.
Actually,
man.
you might be fine. Alyssa will probably be at an 8 or 9. She'll be by herself trying to wake up in the middle of the
I think
night.
she's gonna be cool.
Oh no,
I think-
we had 3 months off, so those
Yeah.
3 months gonna be.
You have 3 months?
No, he'll
I get 3 months.
But he
off.
gets
do?
to split them.
Yeah.
That's what he about to do. He's smart nigga.
Oh, you gonna split them?
Then
Let's
take
split
a
'em,
month
yeah.
off. Then when he wants to go on vacation, you're gonna take it.
just
Man, not on vacation. Take care of my kid.
Nigga, a
What are you
kid, bro.
talking about? You
Vacation.
dummy? Are you
Hold
stupid?
on, hold on.
He's trying to take
Hold
care of
on.
his kid.
This,
Fuck with this
yeah,
nigga,
hold
man.
on.
Crazy.
You
Dumbass
clap me
nigga.
on pod,
Say it
nigga.
on
I'm
pod.
like-
It's crazy, bro.
I'm gonna close my mouth, but this nigga has a fantastic idea.
Yeah, to take care of his kid.
This nigga
I'm a
has
kid, bro.
fantastic
Dumbass
idea.
nigga.
Taking care of a kid is a fantastic idea.
Thank you, Ike. Thank you. Man, what's wrong with this nigga,
How does
man?
his kid will be with them?
But that's the only thing
Lamb.
that's kind of like I was super duper scared at the beginning,
I'd be terrified.
but the more and more I see my support system, I think I'm not even.
Yeah,
think,
you're
I,
good, buddy.
I know I'm good, and when I look gonna be a good mom, be a good dad. So the girl scares me though.
Yeah.
Having a girl.
Dad always
scares
says
me.
they always change you.
Excuse me,
But y'all don't
way
see-
more
you
than
don't get
having
the blood
a
test. Y'all just had the heartbeats. So
heart
it's not
test.
for sure.
We had the blood test.
You had it?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
y'all
we
know.
did. Yeah, we know.
They got
No.
both.
Yeah, we got both.
Oh, so it's for sure.
We did our last heartbeat last week, and it was still a girl's
Over
heartbeat.
140?
Yeah, 155, 157, 150 something, I believe.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just a girl. If it's over 140, it's a girl. If it's
Yeah,
under
driving. My
140,
my
it's a
wife is
boy.
pregnant, driving. So yeah, that's the only thing that's kind of getting me. My wife kind of stressing me out with this pregnancy stuff, but
It'll happen, bro. 9
Man.
months. I told you if you plan it right, you may. Man.
man, never work again. But yeah,
Niggas are funny as shit. They will be pissed.
No, but you gotta wait 6. You gotta wait 6 weeks, buddy.
takes for what?
After birth.
I'm saying if I was to get multiple women pregnant at one time, I would never work again. Genghis Khan, this motherfucker.
And then once you get over 10, you don't gotta play child support.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought,
really?
no, that's actually not true anymore. It's not true anymore.
But after so much, how much can
Nigga,
the
you're paying
government?
like
That
you're
you
paying
get
like
how much can they
10%
tax you?
you're paying like $10 a child.
yeah,
bro.
no,
Ten-
I mean, you would still get charged, but
10% a child.
I know, no, but now it's like
Thanks, Draven. Thank you,
After
thank
10,
you, thank you.
you got no percents.
yeah,
I'm
but
saying,
you,
bro.
but you would still get charged the money. But yeah,
How am I
you're
supposed to
right.
live?
Hey, exactly.
At some
nigga,
point-
it's
at
your
some
fault.
point-
That's what you go to the court
At some
with.
point, niggas not eating.
You're honored. I know
can't
I
let
made.
niggas say
I
niggas
know.
not
I
eating.
know I made the decision on my own, but 10% for each child. I got 10 of them. That's my whole check. Y'all expect me to take care of these childs?
I can't take
I
care of
can't.
me.
Even,
Child,
I
not
can't
even
take
your
care of me.
kids.
How I'm gonna take care of them?
Exactly.
You all want me dead? How they gonna live?
True.
Yeah, bad.
Crazy thing is, I really didn't believe that they took it right out of your check at first. I was like,
do
bro,
take it out of your
bro,
check.
Yo,
You
what?
see it on
but
the pay
a
stub.
person, a person I work with, you see it.
On the pay stub?
Yes, you
Whack
see
your
it.
shit.
You see it on his pay stub. It's insane. And
Yeah,
now
man.
I'm okay, bro. Actually, I was at 5. I might be at a 4 because now we get tips on cards. I got an extra $200 on my check.
Dang.
Let us see it.
Let
Let us see it, man. I was like 180 something. I was so happy, man. Better
Right, man.
tip, bitch ass nigga. I'm sorry.
All right, buddy. This has been another episode of Talk City Podcast. You got Alvin.
Got Angie.
Like.
Isaiah.